Welcome back, you beautiful blue and white blooded legends, to the greatest podcast in the rugby league galaxy. Today we are looking ahead to this weekend's clash where our mighty Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs take on, well, I use the word take on lightly. They are sharing a field with the St George Illawarra Dragons.
Here we go.
Now, I don't want to say the Dragons are in trouble, but I looked at their team list this week and half the squad is listed as currently looking for a premium membership at the local bowling club. They aren't a football team. They are a travelling historical society. Every time they run out of the tunnel, I don't know whether to cheer or check them into an aged care facility.
All Things Bulldogs.
Let's talk about their famous red V. Do you know what that V actually stands for? Vulnerable, vacant, vanished from the top 8 since the invention of the wheel. They wear a giant chevron on their chest just so their players know which direction to look when they're staring down at the grass after teams score their 5th unanswered try. We, the Bulldogs, have some of the most dynamic and downright terrifying players in the competition. Our boys don't just run the ball, they look like they're hunting. Meanwhile, the Dragons' attacking strategy this season looks like a group of tourists trying to read a map upside down in the rain. Their playmakers have fewer options than Shane Flanagan has quality footballer sons. When the Dogs' forward pack collides with theirs, it's not going to be a football match. It's going to be an archaeological excavation. We are going to hit them so hard, they'll be rattled back to the 90s when they were actually relevant. So, lock your doors, fire up the Barbie, and get ready. This weekend, the fireless breathing Dragons are going to look more like a couple of geckos on a hot tin roof. Dogs by 1,000, fire up, let's go!
G'day,
good,
Doggies. How you going there, Big T and
Oh,
Gas?
good, mate. I'm good.
I'm going good, mate. Welcome, Big T.
Thanks, mate.
Welcome,
Thanks for letting me let me be on. That's absolutely fantastic. I loved your intro. I love Suno. It's great.
Look, I'll
That's
get
where I
through me. I'll get rid of me Dogfather Media logo off there, mate.
No.
Hey, oh, you look way better, mate. You look way better. So we're still waiting for Jesse. Jesse was supposed to pack into the scrum with us.
He's just commented. He'll be on as soon as he can.
He's doing a Sam Walker on the wing in Origin. Afraid of Hudson Young running at him.
Yeah.
Guys, look, welcome to the great debate. It is the Bulldogs versus the Dragons, the big grand final for these two sides, again for the second time at the neutral stadium at Allianz Stadium, a great stadium, a stadium that should have presented us with that momentum against the Roosters, but instead has set us up for a big game against the Dragons to keep our final series alive. And the Dragons will be fighting for something that they've never had, and that's to avoid the wooden spoon. And it's a massive operation for them. They're coming up against the biggest hoodoo in the current NRL completely. I think it's 1,547 days that they've been in the Bulldogs bin, and they've got closer and closer and closer. And many of their fans think that the Bulldogs are right for the taking. Well, we're here to tell you that that's definitely not happening this week. And look, I'd rather be completely embarrassed than to write off my team like some of the weaklings are doing.
Yes.
Not the people that are here. We stick strong to our team, and if we lose, which we won't, we just take it on the chin because that's what we do. How are you, Gas? What's happening, mate? Look, Gas is a bit nervous, I think. He's a bit nervous. No?
No, all good, mate.
T
All
got
good.
you a bit scared in the middle there, mate.
Yeah,
No.
I got my jersey on. I'm ready to run on. Run on and crash some heads. Come on, let's go. I play old school 1980, 1986 stuff. Let's go.
That's
This
it. Bring
guy
it on.
never been defeated by a dragon.
There you
Ever.
Fair
go.
enough. Fair enough.
There you
There's
go.
me Prestomania shirt, guys. Get it in you.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Gas. Well, sorry. I cut you off when I
all
was
good. No, you're all
introducing you.
good, mate. Just had an enjoyable day today, mate. Just now coming to put a bit of cream on top of it. That's it.
Happy birthday to you. It's
Nice.
Gas's birthday. He's officially turned the 50. Doesn't look a day over 49.
Nah, you're not 50, are you? Wow. You're only a young pup. You're only a
That's
young
it.
pup.
That's it.
Look,
Uh,
Gas
don't feel
put
it, though.
5 tries on Hazem El Masri in Oztag one day that Hazem actually tackled him to stop him scoring a 6th.
He did actually. It's true.
So it could have been Gas on the wing for the Bulldogs
good again.
Yep.
doing that back in the day. But guys, we'll go through the team lists. It'll be a full preview. We're going to ask each other some questions. We will have a bit of fun. And look, we'll put the heat on. But we're gonna find out how are the Dragons supposed to beat the Bulldogs this week, and we'll be doing the same. We'll be letting Mad T, Big T, whatever his name is, know exactly what's coming for them on Saturday night. Well, let's just say a few hellos in the chat, especially to Sean, Scary79, who kicked us off with Dragons are in the bin with $15 for the wheel. So that brings it up to 75. When we get to 200, we do a draw and someone will win a shirt of their choice. If Dragons fans want to chip in and go in the draw, every $5 gets you a ticket. And I would have to, I guess, do a Dragons design of your choice. Champion Mike, he's chipped in with another $31. Thank you, mate.
Thanks, mate.
So that takes us up to what is it? $105. So we've only got $95 to go, if I can calculate correctly.
Well,
You want to go, Chris?
That's young Billy from the Mad Dragons Vodcast. Also, Rugby League Roundup. Get onto YouTube and have a look at him.
Oh,
Goes
Billy,
Billy.
about our halves problem, which I found interesting considering you've got Kyle Flanagan in the halves.
Yeah, he was never supposed to be there.
And now you've got a guy, I think, who's played, 40 matches or something in 10 years due to injuries
Yeah, that's
for $1
right.
million.
A little bit worried about Metcalf coming next year and his injury streak. Maybe a change of teams, change of luck for the poor bloke. So
We'll see how that goes.
We had, if you look at it the other way, we had Connor Tracy, who came with massive injury clouds over him and was always, and he's had a very good run. He's only missed like a handful of games since he's been there. So sometimes you're right. Sometimes a different trainer gets a different sort of training regime into them or something and builds up some different resistance, and they might be able to get some more
100%.
consistency out of them. So just different approach. Who knows?
Yep.
Ryan says if Dogs lose, Broncos still a chance for the spoon. It's a
They
win-win.
are. They are.
And it'll be up to the Dogs to make sure that potentially happens. So,
But also, if I can add, the Tigers and the Titans are also, we can catch them if we win all three. It's a possibility we win because we've got a fairly easy run home, Manly and Para. And if we can beat the Bulldogs, we've got a chance of catching West Tigers, who have got a terrible run home. They've got a shocking run home, the Tigers. I think they play 3 top 8 sides. So Titans are the same. They play 3 top 8 sides. So we've got a chance of not getting it. But I don't mind if we do get it because it's the fairy tale, boys. The fairy tale.
Yep.
This year, wooden spooners. Next year, premiers. What a fairy tale. Hey, look at the boys. Look at the boys we've got coming. We're premiers next year. No worries.
well, Dragons had that same fairy tale when Ben Hunt arrived on their doorstep. But instead, it was the
Exactly
nightmare
right.
of Ben Hunt dropping the ball from the kickoff, which we actually got to see young Bailey Hayward do in the second half last week. Just reminding. But look,
But anyone can do it.
the Dragons have got the juniors. I think they've bought the right players. I just don't know why he's just such underachievers. I would suggest
year-
only the Broncos and Raiders have been more disappointing than the Dragons.
But this
Or they
year,
had all-
our,
yeah.
this year our halves haven't any vision. We haven't had vision from the halves. We're getting a little bit of vision now from Lock and King Tonga, but our halves haven't had any vision all year. We're kicking the ball from our 40 every time. We're not making kick return. Our kick return is very poor. And we're not making the yardage in the sets. Until the last couple of weeks against the Tigers and the Sharks, we did make some meters. We're making 45 meters last week against the Tigers, which it's up there. Other weeks we're making 38, 39. And when you're kicking the ball from your own 40, their backs are getting 200, 300 meters because they're running 20 before we even catch them. So our halves aren't creative enough when we actually get down there.
Yeah, they're not too good, the halves.
But defending it as well is another thing, because even though you were doing 43, 44 meters against the Tigers, they were doing 49. So defending it is the other problem that you've had all year, which has been the challenge.
Yeah,
So
been the challenge. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's where you're trying to defend your points. It's been where I think you've averaged 28 points per game against you, and only scored 14 your way. So that's been a big challenge from the start. I mean, we saw it in the first game of the year, obviously against in Vegas. You know, Atkinson's kicking boot. We didn't realize he's got a big boot on him. He was getting you out of trouble and just kept. That was the only thing that basically allowed you to get us coming off our line pretty much most of the game. I wasn't even sure whether it was anything to do with Vegas or altitude or whatever it was, but it's consistent. He's actually got a big boot on him. But yeah, you can only take that so far. Yeah.
And we said that. I did an article for Zero Tackle on the top 5 players after I did it for every team in the comp, and I had Atkinson because the guy had only had about four 80-minute games in his career, and it was like he was going to be the savior and stuff. And I think they put a lot of pressure on this kid. If he's given 2 or 3 years to develop, because he's still only really young, he could actually be a really quality half because he's got a good pass. He can actually, he can run. He's got the step and everything like that. I think there's just too much on his shoulders. But look, the Dragons will improve next year. But they should have improved this year as well. I just think it's been a terrible year.
But we had that Shane Flanagan being sacked and Dean Young coming in. We didn't quite have the Foz ball that Manly had when Foz came in, but
until
their bubbles burst now. I think Manly.
The Bulldogs ended Foz ball. And showed everyone what to do. You just got to be.
As Donnie Bell in the comments there, he's our inspirational captain of the Mad Dragons podcast. He's the Mad Dragon, by the way, Donnie Bell. And our backs have let us down. Our backs have let us down this year.
I think I had a few run-ins with Donnie on Twitter potentially.
Oh, did you?
Maybe.
Well, there we go. Well, let's have a look.
He can't stand Crichton, can he? He hates him. I'm pretty sure Donnie hates Crichton. So we don't like you, Donnie. Just saying.
Oh, we love Donnie. We love him.
Yeah, that's all right. You got to make it interesting, don't you? So look, Donnie, you might be needed to come in and jump on here and fire things up. Jesse said something's come up.
Something's come up, but as soon as you can.
Is that his girlfriend, or is that his girlfriend in the Dragons?
No, that's Matty Mulhall. Yeah, no, he's got a picture. He has a picture on his. Go and have a look at his Facebook page. He's got a picture of every single girl photoed with every single one of them. I'm gonna make up a montage of Jesse's girls. So watch out for that.
Jesse's girl.
That's
You're
exactly
gonna
right.
have that in the background, aren't you?
That's exactly right, mate. I'll be singing it. Don't you worry.
G'day, Bulldog Mike. Hopefully you'll get your Jack Underhill shirt soon, the Undertaker shirt. Bulldog Mike won the comp the other week. G'day, Joby. G'day, Teddy. King G76 up the Dogs. G'day, Dave. Happy birthday, Gas. Only 50, still a pup. Happy birthday to Gas. All of them coming through. Ryan says Doggies by 13 plus. Happy birthday, Gas from Lucas.
Thanks,
Phil
guys.
Burgess, have some respect to our big T.
He's my old boss. He's my old boss, Phil. I've known Phil for 30 years.
He doesn't work for you anymore, Phil. All right, he's not on the clock anymore, all right? Stop stalking him, all right? Matthew Harrison, Dog for Life, that's it. Shove expert, all things Lakemba. Oh, come on, brother.
Go,
come on, that's
Plenty
not
of Dragon
nice.
supporters in Lakemba.
And if they did, they do it well. That's all I can say.
Billy Mellon, Dragons 13 plus, mop the floor with these cats. Oh, that's a bit of a... I'll tell you what. Meow. D, the Dragons have a halves problem. Too many halves level NRL players. Half level NRL players. Can Dogs make the finals? Well, let's hope so, brother. I've always admired the Dragons' youth policy. Sorry, I mean retirement home policy.
Oh, come on.
If Dragons make the 8 next year, it's an accomplishment.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Thank you, Lucas. So we're up to $125, 75 to go, and a chocolate wheel, spin the wheel will happen.
Ooh.
Warriors might win the comp. Go the Wars.
Well, there you go. There you go. Donnie's just said our yardage is up to the best. I'm talking about our back three. I don't make meters.
It's a type of yardage, and it's how well they play the ball and everything like that.
Yeah.
Go the Warriors. What's wrong with Gas's camera?
It's
well,
just
I
a bit
put
of,
him in jail, Harry.
a bit of static. A bit of static.
No, when Souths won the other night, he smashed his camera, mate. That's what happened. And he said, it was all Harry's fault. You know.
Yeah.
Dragons being premiers keep dreaming.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
To lose us in the grand final, though. Donnie says maybe last year and previous years, but this year our forwards have been a highlight. Well, Donnie, that's where you've got it wrong, bro, because if your forwards have been a highlight, if there's a platform there, any halves can play off it.
No,
and any half will tell you that.
Not ours.
Look,
I've got no vision. There's no vision.
You've had a lot of injuries, though, in the main part of the year.
Yeah.
Most of your good players that weren't there. So if you had those players for the whole year, you could have had a different story.
Possibly.
At least be sort of
take your red and white
heart
jersey off.
That's all right, mate.
They can tell us what they're doing tonight.
That's all right.
Happy 50th from Rhett. Wipe your camera, Gas. Yeah. Donnie, you just sound like a Bulldog supporter from 2020, 2021, 2022. It's not your backs that'll let you down. Trust me. If there's just some players in your squad that are probably.
Holmes has been disappointing. He's come
all right the last few weeks.
I think Holmes has been injured for the.
But for what you're paying him, he hasn't done the right thing.
He's had a bad shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, for what you're paying
he's giving you no value.
No value.
You've got no value out of him, but he is injured. And injury causes fatigue. Yeah. And I'm not going to talk about Galvin. Is Galvin going, or what's the thoughts there? Galvin's
locked in.
You a Doggy supporter, Matt, or what? Warriors have a habit of choking in the finals. Straight sets, I reckon. Metcalf was the key, but that ship sailed when he got injured. Harris DeVita and Tayari Martin, ain't it? Well, I'll tell you what, Harris DeVita's had a really good season. And I reckon he's probably the hardest hitting 5'8" in the comp as well. He's got a good kick. And he's been running the ball and actually playing with some vision this year. So, but against the good teams, you might be right. He might not be it. But I reckon he's done a pretty good job this year. Do you want to read a couple, Gas?
Yeah, Donnie Bell, we were always wooden spoon favourites. Our own coach wrote us off before the season started. Well, I think he wrote you off from being a premier. He wrote you off from being the premiers, but not from being wooden spooners. Yeah, he's probably being a bit too honest, I feel, just with what he was dealing with. Paul Wiseman, Dragons by 10. I don't know where those 10 are coming from. Donnie Bell, I love Critter. He's not a 6, though. He's had some great games at 6 as well, though. Surprised a lot of people when they were winning. All the ones who were bagging him were out there saying, "Oh, we didn't realize he had all that skill and could do all those passes and can do all those things." So,
retrospective confirmation bias experts. They just Well, look, if you don't have that, there's no money for the game. That's how the culture, the way we look at things is. Everyone's an expert after the game, including us.
That's it. Charles Nickel Clockstad, he's a good player. Yes, he's a goer. He has a go.
Did someone share it to the WARS page today? Because I didn't. You should though. You get about 1,000 views. They love it.
They got a big supporter, mate. They got Sayed, welcome, mate. G'day. Doggy is going to bend the Dragons and show levels. Last 2 weeks have been a dream for them. It's time to wake up. So yeah, they've got some. What do they call? The Dragons have got momentum, winning 2 in a row. We've beaten them the last 6. That to me is like more of a pattern than anything else. So, Mohammed Dib,
that's one of my boys.
Hey, there you go. Welcome.
He gets 2 votes in the wheel.
There you go.
See, Donnie Atkinson sucks. See, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
that's terrible support. You get when your team's losing. That's what you get by not supporting your team. Doesn't matter who wears a red and white jersey. They should be backed every time.
They're backed every week. I back them every Tuesday night, mate.
That's right.
That's it, guys. Doesn't matter what
we love you, Donnie.
Coach does. Let's hope Kyle gets fed before the game, saves Critter's nose. Oh
You're still going on about that.
But only Buzz Rodfield could actually.
I'm glad. I'm actually glad that happened because it took your mind off the sour incident. Let's go talk about Flanagan now. Let's go.
But he actually deliberately put his nose inside
in my mouth.
Kyle should be testing himself. Anyway,
Matthew Harrison. Matthew's a Bulldogs fan since '94 when he was 9 years
good on
old.
you, brother.
Good on you, Matt.
No offense, but
mate.
I don't know what you're asking if Galvin was going for. Like,
no, he's just checking.
Or did I miss something? Was there a post today?
Maybe the Molly, mate. Maybe your old mate. Maybe your mate the Molly.
He's been talking to Molly.
Nice bike, anyway, mate. Zreg, Hamish. What have you got there, mate? Hamish Stewart. World Cup player. Smokey. Yeah, World Cup Smokey. There it is there.
Yeah.
D, what do you got? The Dragons halves went to Stevie Wonder Halves Academy. Yeah. That's all right.
All right, guys.
Old fella.
I love some of these comments.
From what I saw watching several games during the year, the Dragons simply gave up in games once it started getting away from them. Maybe Anzac Day, I think you're talking about. Plenty of arms thrown around, heads down, blaming other guys.
Do you reckon it helped Cade? Let's ask a question. Do you reckon it helped Cade Reed getting a debut?
Coming into that Anzac Day game. I think it might have scarred him a little bit, but you've got to accept the losses before you can take the wins. You know what I mean? Like our boys, our forwards have been losing, and I think they're going to start winning. They will start winning next year, and we'll start onwards and upwards. But yeah, Cade Reed. Then he broke his finger. Out for several weeks. He didn't really get a start, so we didn't really see what he could do. We seen him in the trials. In the trials, he looked like a world beater.
Mm-hmm.
But
AJ Jones hit him with a perfectly legal shot as he still had the ball in his hands, and somehow got 2 weeks because he. But I suppose that's what they do when they get injured.
He's a halfback. He's a halfback. You're not allowed to tackle halfbacks.
No.
Yeah, well, Kikau had the same issue the other day. You can't tackle too hard, guys. You just got to be careful on the small guys.
That was a crazy tackle, mate.
You got to be careful.
Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But we've had them as well this year. Too much force. Too much force. It's rugby league. It's a contact sport.
Yeah.
Too much force.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
They need to sign waivers and just get on with it.
Exactly right.
Bit like a few years ago for us. That's right, mate. It wasn't D. I think Flanagan saying they couldn't win the comp was more a reflection on his own coaching.
I don't think we can win a game was what he meant.
Yeah.
Look, you don't want to hear. He's just
Yeah, that's
trying
right.
to protect his players. But Exactly.
Exactly.
Serrato will lie and say that these players can beat anyone. But he'll know in the back of his head he's got to get rid of this player, and this player if they want to progress. You just got to back your team. You got to make them think they're Superman.
All we get from coaches is lip service. They're telling us what we want to hear, not what they're thinking. And they've got to be careful now. They can't criticise referees.
I think Andrew Webster, in my opinion, is the best. He's the best with the way he handles it, and I think Ivan Cleary's pretty good as well. I like the way Serrato does it. We sort of know what he's going to say before he says it.
Yep.
And but our fans act like they're surprised, or they call that arrogance or whatever. I don't. Sticking up for your players is an arrogance, in my opinion. Yeah.
You got to protect your team, guys. No matter what, you got to protect your team.
Yeah.
Eddie's saying Bullock can't blame Paul Kyle. Flano Senior didn't get his Maccas after the previous game.
It wasn't many games Kyle got Maccas on the way home, I'm telling you.
G'day, Zach Saxon. Is he a Dragon supporter or a doggy? Oh, he's a doggy.
I haven't seen Zach around, so he must be one of yours.
He's a doggy. He come on last week. Yep.
Bit late, time to catch up. Looking forward to good, healthy conversations. Thanks, mate.
Bit of banter. We love banter.
Back your team, Donnie. Who do you guys have to play over them? Who do you guys have to play over them? Yeah.
Who's going to do a better job?
That's why we've got nobody else.
You've got no one else. There you go.
No, back them.
You got to back them. I always back them on a Tuesday night. I might say, bloody hell, he didn't do well this week. He needs to pull his socks up. But I don't berate the players. You've just got to criticise them, and constructive criticism is the way to go. So if you can constructively criticise that player without bagging the bloke out, like Emre Gula, for example, he does his job every single week. And he does his job well. He's not a top-level player. And I've been defending him all year. People are saying he's this, he's that. But no, he's that level player. We got him for cheap. So he's doing his job.
And
is he playing this week? Because I heard he's
no, he's gone England. See you later, bye-bye.
Is he already gone? Missing this week?
I think he has. I'm not sure. Maybe he's playing against the Bulldogs.
They said effective immediately that he's allowed to leave.
Yeah, that's what I understand. Effective immediately. He's on the plane. He's gone. He's playing semi-finals in England.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That he might have to, hit the road hard if he's got to make it to the game over there.
Yeah, he's named in the side.
He's named in the side, but you have to wait for the 24-hour team, I guess, before you see whether he's still there or not. But from the way that they reported it, it sounded like he wasn't going to be there this week.
Yeah, that's right. I heard.
It sounded like they'd let him go effective immediately. They'd given up on him. That's it. Off you go. Thanks for whatever.
I don't know if they've given up on him, but
no, but as in that's it. You're not going to make a difference to our season. Off you go. If you're ready to go. Yeah, if you've got your opportunity.
That's right. Exactly right.
Yeah.
So
Josh,
so probably I reckon Blake Laurie will come into the 19, and Kerr will go onto the. Maybe they. I reckon they'll start Kerr potentially, although he's probably better off the bench. So maybe they probably start Toby.
I'll say they'll start Toby.
Yeah, he's next man up. There you go.
But every time they bring Kerr on, he gives away a penalty. 2 weeks in a row, he came on, give away a penalty. First involvement, gave away a penalty.
He likes playing against the Bulldogs.
Yeah, maybe. He's got a good offload.
Gula scored a good try against us with a little kick from Cook in Vegas. So
he did.
That was a set move. That was a dead set.
That was a great set play. Yeah.
Everything that the Dragons did in that game was they practiced, and you could see by the way they celebrate.
The better team won though. The better team won, even ignoring the next comment that's on the screen. So it's good.
What the cherry blue scary?
No, and next year say it's time to get justice for the robbery that happened in Vegas. Sorry, mate. If you don't win in the allotted time, then you don't win. I just remember 2 points. I remember winning, celebrating. That's it. Jumping up and down. That's a win. That's a win. You guys had opportunities as well, but you couldn't ice them. So that's it.
100%.
No such thing as a robbery. If you want to look back at it, and for me, the strip on Cherry was a strip. He pulled the ball out. Bottom line, doesn't matter. Penalty's a penalty. That's it.
All right, let's go through the team. So I'll scroll through it slowly so you can read it there, Tony, or have you got it there?
Yeah, mate, no worries. I could probably tell you. You got Daniel Atkins at the back because Gutho's apparently ruled out for the rest of the year. So there you go. Matt Feagai is one of the wingers. Sully and Holmes in the centres. Tyrell Sloan's in number 5. Liking King Togia and Kyle Flanagan are our halves. I'm liking King Tonga at the moment. He is starting to play well. Whether we have him in 2028, I'm not sure. And the front row, there he is, Liking. He's only a young fella, but yeah, I don't mind him. Then you got Loco, Pacifica, Tonga, and Emre Gula, it says there, but I think it might be Toby Couchman. Jacob Little is now starting to be our starting hooker, all ready for next year. Very nice. And then you got the 2 guys here, Dylan Egan and Hamish Stewart. They're both Gerringong Lions, like from down here. And they both, we've got Hamish Stewart, 217 tackle breaks this year. That's just under 9 a game or something. And he scored 5 tries, 43 tackles average per game, Hamish Stewart. He's going to be a future captain of the Dragons, even though Dylan Egan has been named as captain. Because both our captains are out of the starting side. So Dylan Egan's been named captain for the Dragons.
Wow, he's pretty young. He is
pretty young. Well, Dill's only 21, so he's got a long career ahead of him. And he's signed until 2029 or 2030, so we've got him locked away. Hamish is signed to 2029. The Couchmans are signed to 2030. Loco and Halangahu, or should I say Halangahu?
Is that how it's pronounced, is it?
Halangahu. That's how it's pronounced. We thought it was Halangahu, but it's Halangahu.
That's what we thought too.
Yeah, so that's how you pronounce it. And you got those boys as well. You got Toby Couchman, Jacob Halangahu, Jacob Webster. He's a Jack DeBellin clone.
Wow.
He's a monster, bigger than Jack DeBellin, but he just looks like him. He plays like him, and all our forwards play like Jack DeBellin used to play in the old days. You know, he was such a good player, Jack DeBellin, for us. And then he went to Parramatta, and he's off to the UK, I think. Jack DeBellin.
Well, here's a stat for you. Since he started, he's undefeated.
Well, there you go, Jacob Webster. I'll have to bring that up when we beat the Bulldogs on Saturday.
He's the X factor potentially. We'll send AJ after him.
I don't mind AJ. He's not a bad little player, is he? Well, big player. But
his dad's come on and said hello a couple of times.
Really?
Podcast. Yeah, just in the chats and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. We've got a couple of dads as well in our podcast, but they pop on every now and then and give us a bit of inside information.
Yeah, we get the same.
But don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody.
And there's old Cade Reed down there.
Yeah, down the bottom. He's named in the side. There is a he will be brought into the 19. There's a rumour going around that he'll come from outside the reserves and come into the 19. Not sure where. Maybe for Kerr. Setu too. But we do need.
Is he not in the side? He won the game for years against the Sharks.
Well,
he was one of the best on the field.
He did, but they're saying Finai. What is it, Josh? Matt Finai. He's just showing better training. Like he's ahead of Setu in training. Like he's ahead of him. So Setu too is still a little bit shaky in defence and under the high ball. But I'll tell you what, with this new side coming, Cody Nikorima and Luke Metcalf, and he's going to be a sensation next year. I call him Toto too.
To'o 2.
Toto 2, I call him.
Or To'o Part 2. I call him
That's
Timo
exactly right.
2.
Timo 2. There you go. Timu Toto. Timu
Timu
Toto.
To'o. Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go.
No, but he's a good player. I like him. He's 27. He's getting up there in age, but debuted this year. He debuted for the Warriors last year and come into the side. And I think he's going great guns.
I haven't got a photo of Dean Young on the NRL yet.
No.
What's going on there?
No.
It's pretty.
I don't know.
they're
NRL.com.
hopeless.
You've got to love him.
Hopeless. Oh, there you go, guys. So, all right. Well, we went through the Bulldogs last night. Actually, I'm looking at the wrong one here. Look, there's a chance that potentially a lot of fans think that young Bronson Cherry has checked out. I don't think it's deliberate, but I think as much as he may want to play well with his mates, if he gets the opportunity, we'll be hoping that he can do that. And he's got a big challenge. I think Moses Sully.
He's starting to play well. He's playing well, Moses, at the moment. He's running hard.
Yeah, look, going back years ago, he was someone that used to like playing the Bulldogs, but they've sort of got stuck into him the last few games. And he sort of started well, but then made that mistake and then sort of carried his divots. Valentine Holmes, look, look, if they turn up, these players, you've got a lot of talent in that side.
Yeah.
Look, I think Kyle Flanagan, they should have put him to hooker. I really do. If they did that, get him to start games, get him running out of dummy half. He actually has more creativity from there because he's got less time to think. I find that Kyle has always, as a halfback, has tried, he's got that kicking style, which takes too long. I think he's worked hard on that, though. It's actually a little bit better. But, he
sort of throws the ball up first before he kicks it instead of dropping it onto his foot.
Yeah,
and,
he puts it onto his foot. So,
yeah.
He kicks trying to get extra out of it by like the soccer goalkeepers do it. But so let's have a question for you. So you've already answered that. The future of the captain of the club, you think it'll be Hamish Stewart?
I think it'll be Hamish Stewart, but at the moment, leaning towards Dylan Egan.
All right. So in this game, how are the Dragons going to beat the Bulldogs? How is that going to happen? How do you get out of the bin?
Russ, scroll down to the forwards for me.
All right.
Like I'm saying, these boys, they're all running over 130 meters a game, average a game. They're all tackling 40 to 47 tackles a game, these guys. Loco's a little bit different. He's still 96% tackling efficiency. That's pretty high. But yeah, Loco's, what is it? What's Loco? 120 plus meters, 30 tackles a game. He plays an average 48 minutes or something. So,
well, that
doesn't go too bad.
130, 140 if they start winning possession and scoring points.
Yeah.
Having better field position.
Yeah.
So right now he's doing a lot of defense and stuff like that, obviously.
That tackle he made last week on, I think it was Fainu. He come out of the line. He wasn't back 10, but Fainu made a break, and then Loco Pacifica Tonga came from meters away and took him down. We would have lost the game if he didn't make that tackle.
Yeah, he's going all right. Statistically, he's looking good. So you're right. That's what I mean. Like, what's going on?
I think our forwards are the key. I think if they can get over your guys, get over King and what was the other forward?
Thompson.
Leo Thompson. I don't think Leo Thompson has been playing very well this year. I know he's been injured. You can debate that, but injured for a lot of the year.
He started off the year injured. That's it, and then he's been okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So
I think we're getting. If he can stay on the park, we're getting value out of him. He's doing exactly what. And look, we haven't been holding on to the ball like we normally do as well. But that middle part, we won 7 out of 8, and that was, and he was a big part of that. The 1-2 punch, like he's never he's in career best statistics.
Yeah. I was a
Like,
little
he's
bit
on
envious of the Bulldogs getting Leo Thompson from the Knights. I thought he would have been a good fit down at the Dragons. And also his brother's running around at the Knights too, I think.
I think he might have left. I saw his
He
brother.
might have
though.
left. Yeah.
He looks meaner, although they're identical. I think
Yeah, that's right. He looks meaner.
he looks meaner.
Yeah, what's it called? The mongrel mob over in New Zealand?
Yeah, he's a great human, a really good human. Gas has met him a few times, and
Most of the guys are. All the guys that I've met from the Dragons, they're all gentlemen. Maybe if you get them alone and together, they'll be a bit more mongrel. But get them out on the piss or something. But yeah, no, they're all gentlemen, and they're all good role models for the game. Unlike the AFL.
Well, Leo played 70 minutes against the Roosters, 70 against the Eels in his first win that we had as a Bulldog. Oh, no, that was against the Storm, the first win. 69 versus the Eagles, so he can play big minutes, and that's a big thing for us.
Up to 60 minutes, average 60 minutes, I'd say. But, yeah, that's not bad numbers. Our boys are doing the same. Egan, Couchman, Hamish Stewart, they're all playing 70, 75 minutes a game. So, and that'll make our forward rotation a little bit easier.
So, look, you got your forwards there. You think if you can win the forward battle, you'll
I think so.
Opportunities, but
you've got good forwards.
Your forwards, that's what I mean. So you've all said that your forwards have done a great job and your backs are letting you down. Well, what are your backs got to do differently?
Run harder, make more meters, not miss tackles. We're going back a while, but until his shoulder got better, Val Holmes was missing 8-9 tackles a game on the one side. Then you got Moses Suley and Matt Fino on the other side missing 7 tackles a game between them, And our outside defence hasn't been good this year, and that's what we've got to tighten up. Tighten up the outside defence and everything else will come. Everything else is there. Just tighten up the outside defence.
All right, so he's averaging the same play the ball speed as us, conceding 28 points and scoring 16 a game. Tackle efficiency a little bit higher than the Dogs. Ours was actually trending really well till a couple of weeks ago. Completion rate, we're a little bit worse as well, conceding a lot less points. Obviously, use a 4 from 21. We're 10 from 21.
Yes. Very inconsistent, the Bulldogs this year, though. They've been up and down all year. And I'm not sure why that is.
We had a big injury run in the main part of the year as well, where we lost a lot of key players. And
X-factor players.
For us,
That's what we're missing.
Yeah.
We're missing an X factor. We need an X factor. Even though Tyrell Lane's there, but
he scored eight. He scored 8 in his last 8, so he's going okay when he's got his head on. But you need to get that service to him when you get in the. But for us, our X factors are limited as it is, and when you take them out of our team, it's hard for us to generate points. And you can defend for so long, but if you're not scoring points like we did the other day, that's where it hurts you. We need to take our chances when they come. So, but I feel like the desperation that we've got, because we're still in it, we're still a chance for the 8. I think the desperation, it's everyone's saying the Dragons got nothing to lose. Yeah, they got nothing to lose, and that's how and they play for nothing to lose. But we've got everything to play for. So it's
so have we. So have we. We've got to avoid the spoon. That's our objective. The next 3 weeks, if we beat yous, that's a good start. We could probably maybe miss one and win the last 2, but we've got to win all 3, and we've got to hope the Broncos lose 2 of their 3, and we'll catch them. And we've got everything to play for. It's not just not just the Bulldogs playing for the 8. The Dragons are playing trying to avoid that wooden spoon.
Yeah. You're playing to not play. We're playing to keep playing. So I think we've got a bit
exactly
more,
right. Yeah.
We've got a bit.
You guys do have a big task ahead of you, though. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
All right. So, Gas, who
What-
needs to stand up for the Bulldogs? Or did you want to ask a question or
I was
something?
going to ask, what's the story with Allianz Stadium? The last 5 games, the Dragons have lost all 5, and they've conceded 230.7. They've averaged 47 points a loss.
We've
What's
had an
happening?
absolute shocking last 8 years of rugby league. Since 2018, made the semis in 2018. Our last under Mary, under Hook, under Shane Flanagan, we've been terrible, and I don't shy away from that. We have been terrible, and we're not going to blame the referees, and I won't blame the referees. Even though every club
We
gets
will.
shocking calls, everybody gets shocking calls. We all get them. You've got to take them on the chin, move on. Hopefully next week you'll get one for you. It's what you got to do. Sorry, I just lost me track of thought. Then
That's all right, mate. That happens to us all the time.
it does. I'm getting old, mate. Nearly 60.
Oh, you don't look a day over 58.
Thanks, mate. Thanks very much.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but I think
Sorry,
our forwards are the key. If our forwards can go, our backs maybe start. They're starting to click. They've clicked the last couple of weeks, so hopefully they'll click even more this week.
All right. So what's going wrong with the Dragons? Why are you in this situation, and how far away do you think you are?
We're millimetres away from becoming at least a top 8 side. We've just got our backs. The defence, like I was saying, the defence on our outside backs has been poor all year. Our middle defence has been pretty good because we've got the young guys there. But our outside, that's where we've been let down. Our outside backs, both sides, just not making tackles.
Look, I think it's good signs for the Dragons. And I'll tell you, they've probably had a similar problem to the Bulldogs in that in games, it's funny for the Dogs, games we're expected to win, we'll go and do the stuff that we've got to do for 3 or 4 tackles, but then we'll go to sleep on that one play, and that just gives the opposition the leg up. And then when we've sort of controlled games or got impatient or haven't got points, we've then been punished. But against good teams, we're up the whole game. We play for 80 minutes.
Yep.
We do what we've got to do. What I've found with those Dragons, I find it with the forwards as well and the markers and stuff, that's where you get beaten out wide because you fall asleep. The young fellas just lose their concentration a little bit, and that comes with being young players and not having enough. Yeah, and not having the right experience there sometimes. And I think it's and teams have just been able to really take advantage of that. All sides have, like this year, have had to sort of go at the Dragons. You were definitely up for that game in Las Vegas. It was a different for the Dogs. We'd Serrato, like basically we've had our buys pretty well spaced and then had to make a long run home. But then we got them on the second round 2 this year, so they had to do things differently. It was a different season for us in that. But look, we've been disappointing, no doubt. But the difference between us is that our top 30 has still only got like 7 juniors in it.
Yeah.
You don't win comps with 7 juniors in your top 30. You need about 16, 17, 18.
Yeah.
How many of the Dragons got?
I reckon we've got up to 14, I think. Jag, welcome, Jag. How are you, buddy?
I'm good. Sorry about the delay I just had. Just had something come up at the last minute, so I had to attend to it, but I'm here now. Yeah. I reckon we've got probably 16, 15 or 16 juniors in our team. And a big bulk of them are forwards that you're seeing in first grade for most of this year.
Yeah.
So look, to me, that's the right investment. I think they just messed up buying the Cooks and the Guthersons for the money they paid and the Holmeses. I just think they were trying so hard to get that that big that big player, that
Marquee
you
signing.
hope- that
Yeah.
marquee. Yeah, they just went out and that's probably what has killed Shane Flanagan. And then you've got
Yeah.
the fact with his son and that just gives people an excuse to go at it.
Yeah.
Whereas
He
if you
bought
watch
big
the
two.
Dogs, what was that?
He bought big two, like he bought Sully, he bought Tuapolotu, the big outside backs. That just doesn't work in today's game. You need speedy, quick backs that have strike out wide in today's game. How fast it is.
Yeah, well, the Dogs apparently are the slowest team in the comp.
Really?
According to our fans, yeah. And,
Okay.
Oh,
and
we're
NRL
pretty slow
360.
too.
Well, I think Tyrell Sloan's pretty quick
Yeah,
He is.
because
That's it.
Jeffro couldn't catch him. They said that Jeffro was slow and he's actually not slow at all. He just wasn't as fast as Tyrell Sloan.
Yeah.
He's pretty quick. But
He
anyway.
is pretty quick.
Oh, look at this. Wendy Smith says, wow. I'm just looking at the likes. All right. What are you doing, Guess? That's right. Bulldogs on top, Dragons on the bottom. That's how it should be. There
Yeah,
you go,
all
Guess.
right. I was just about to mention that. What's going on there? Hey,
Well,
if the shoe fits.
I'll take it. I need a new pair of shoes.
so Jag, while you're here, bro, and good to have you on the show, mate. Can you tell us 3 recruits that have been the most disappointing for your club in the last 5 years?
I'd have to say the last 5 years, probably one would definitely be Corey Norman.
Yep.
Oh, no, that was more than 5 years.
That was before
Sorry.
that,
Probably Aaron Woods,
None of it.
Andrew McCulloch,
I reckon Val
and
Holmes.
Josh Maguire.
Josh Maguire. Yeah.
Hook got all these boys back when he was, when they were way past their use by date.
We won't talk about Josh Maguire.
No.
But there was
He
a
hit a
strategy
kid or
by Griffin as well. He was always buying players that were on the cheap that someone else was paying half their salary for. That was a strategy to get someone cheap.
Moneyball.
That's why you get them. Yeah, you're exactly, and you're getting them when they're way past their use by date. So,
unlike Bennett, who's got Fafita for what $400,000, and he's starting to play like he's worth 1.1 again. He got
Ezra Mam looks like going there.
Going to the South Sydney.
Yeah. There's a rumor going around. Ezra Mam's going to South Sydney.
I've heard that.
Maybe they'll get him for $300,000 as well.
All the old boys are coming together just like Papua New Guinea. When's Stephen Crichton signing for him?
He won't be signing for him. Matt
Well,
Duffy.
the two Penrith boys are going there, Luai and Tyro.
Wait till Appy Coruscant signs.
Would you just have Matt Duffy back at your club for $5,000?
I would. A cheap contract.
It's ridiculous.
And he's too good to be playing Reggie's. He's one of the guys of the year.
Yeah, and he's in a good team.
Yeah.
Was it $5,000 a week or something, isn't it?
No. He came for $5,000 total contract because he got paid
That's all
out.
they
He
had
got
left.
paid out. He got
Oh,
paid out
right.
in his contract overseas. He came over and said, "Look, I don't want the money. I'm not here for that. I want to prove myself. I still got something to offer, and I want to prove myself." So he goes, "Can you fit me in?" So they made a $5,000 contract just to get him into the team, and then off you go.
Wow.
And he could
But
obviously
the NRL must have clarified that.
Well,
He
he
rang-
played for the first 10 weeks.
He rang Ben Hornby.
Yeah. Yeah, he called Hornby and he came over. That's what he did. He called Hornby
Nice.
and spoke to him.
No, but I'd have him. I'd have him. I'd have him on my 19.
Yeah. So and he's so to put Jai Gray on the bench, he must be doing something right, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
100%.
So he's a player that would be in most teams at the moment, the way he plays as well, just with the energy and
He suits the Bennett style, Dusty. I think he suits the Bennett style.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So there was a few defensive issues that they had to swap him over for, and a bit of the talk as well. So that's probably why there's a bit of a switch there. But at least you can alternate those two, and then you've got the biggest X factor still on the bench in Latrell. So
we'll see if South Sydney are the real deal this week.
Go on mute, Jess. Jess, go on mute. Your mum's asking your dad, does he want dinner? Come on.
Time to take the rest of it in the garage, mate. That's it. Let's go.
I was going to say, hey, ref, can you tell your mum to shut up?
Just in the bin. You're off.
You're off.
My brother said that at a Bulldog Sharks game, and the lady had a little baby shark, and she started smashing him with it.
Don't you love that banter? Don't you love that banter?
Oh,
I love it.
She had no teeth. I
it.
thought she was a Rabbitoh supporter, but
either that or Penrith, mate. No teeth, yeah.
oh,
Yeah. At the riff, mate.
up the riff,
At the
the
riff.
bull riffs.
Let's have a look at a few comments, Mick. Let's have a look at a few comments, mate.
All right,
See how the
Some
guys
good
are
ones
going.
on
So it's time to
Next
get the
one.
justice for the robbery. Yeah, Brian, welcome. Even though he said he would never would again when we were winning, Winston was back to his usual shouting zero again. Surprise, surprise.
Well done,
there you go.
Winston's got his own character on Rugby League 2026.
Oh, really?
Isn't that for
Yeah.
teenagers? I don't know. Anyway, isn't Kyle the last halfback to win the World Club Challenge though?
That's true.
He is. He is. That's true.
And this is the Roosters officially their best season since Kyle Flanagan was their halfback.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sayed Cade's the future, but bringing him into a team that isn't doing well is a recipe for disaster, especially when he's not physically ready for it. And which
Yeah,
is
I don't
Flanagan.
think he's-
Flanagan was trying to say he's not ready. He was trying to say that. He was protecting the kid for the right reasons. You know, you need them to be ready before they come in. And
Kevin
AJ
Moore-
Jones showed that in Belmore. One hit and the guy was out concussed for a few weeks. You know, you need to get your body physically up for it. It's not.
You do.
Kevin Moore protected Ben Barber for 4 years.
There you go.
He only played him like 10 times or something and give him a little run off the bench in the last round. In a season they nearly made the finals or something. But oh no, that was 2008. Sorry, that was Wooden Spoon year. Something you guys are definitely winning after losing to us on Saturday. So
Oh, we can still do it. We can still do it.
It'd be nothing better than handing it to the Broncos.
Wouldn't be.
well that's what Ryan said earlier there, Jag. He said it's win-win for the Dogs, especially if we get to if it comes down to that game where Dragon supporters are wearing Bulldogs jerseys
On a Thursday night at
on a Thursday
8
night, saying beat the Broncos and we get 75,000 fans there. That'll be wonderful.
If we keep winning, like we keep playing the way we are, we can win all 3 games, can't we, Big T?
We could finish 14th.
But look,
Tell you now.
it's like this. The Dragons have been on honeymoon all season. They've got this honeymoon period. They're allowed to sit there and win 4 games, and that's okay,
But we've been
I just-
we've been programmed for mediocrity, us Dragon supporters. Programmed for mediocrity.
It's
So
not your fans' fault.
It's been happening since 2010.
Yeah.
Mm.
You've never had one. You've never had one before. Unfortunately, all good things have to come to an end. And
that's
I'm
right.
officially calling the game already, and I'm presenting you now with the wooden.
Oh,
spoon already.
mate.
Oh,
You're a champion, mate.
It's already
Clip that.
happening, guys. So there you go. So the Bulldogs are
Clip
going to
that.
finish the season off for the Dragons, and there's your spoon, guys. It's
Thanks,
coming.
mate. It just turned into a wooden paintbrush.
There you go.
Well,
Thanks for that, buddy.
you're a magician, Big T.
There you go, guys.
I didn't
Well, I
have
must
a
say-
wooden spoon handy.
That's it.
I must say, if it takes a leaf out of the Newcastle Knights book, Newcastle finished wooden spooners last year. Look at them this year.
Yep.
So
And look,
if that happens to us, I'll take it.
for the people who don't know, can you reel off a few of those signings you've got for next year?
Now, go on, Jess.
So we've got Keon Kaloa-Matangi, Scott Drinkwater, Philip Sami, Luke Metcalf, Connor Watson, and Cody Nikorima.
Yeah.
there you
All
go.
good signings.
There you go.
To go with
I
that
had-
great forward pack of ours.
Yeah.
How do they fit in the cap? Is what I want to know.
Ah, I'll tell you how, because our forwards are all Dragon supporters, and they took unders. I'm telling you now.
Yeah.
They took unders to play for the Dragons.
The juniors, yeah, they want to stay with the red V.
That's right.
Look, I'll tell you something now. That's why Canterbury fans need to understand that our junior base, because it was exposed for so many years and they didn't invest in it for 10 years, which is why we fell 20 years behind. It's not that we've still got a lot of those players that'll do it for nothing, but we haven't had the quality players do it. Like we had Paul Olamotti after 3 NRL matches having a meeting with Tom Payton and saying he wants $600,000 a year on a 4-year deal.
Yeah.
Like Gus is like, see ya.
See you later.
You
don't want players.
You can go to Penrith and
you don't
do
really
well.
want mercenaries in your team.
You
No,
want
we
the ones
don't.
that want to stay.
And that's why I think
You do.
Metcalf is a worry because to think that he had a knee injury and people couldn't talk to the fact that like ACLs, most players take at least 6 months to get right afterwards. Like they're never back to their best straight away. Like they never are. So they need time. And I just couldn't believe that. I think the Warriors must have been wanting to move him on a little bit as well. I think there must have been a bit of both there, but it was all on the player because I can't imagine teams really wanting to pay $1 million for a kid that sort of didn't want to fight for his spot. And I said it at the time. I said the Blondie's only 5 seconds away from a knee injury himself, and Metcalf's straight back into the team. And it happened
you said
literally
it
the week later.
the week leading up to that, yeah. The week leading up to that.
So I found that a little bit of a worry that he's sort of like, oh yeah, I'm not going to stay and fight for my spot. Who else he is letting go of? Is Kyle Flanagan gone, or is he there for
Kyle,
next year?
Kyle, Moses, Gutho, and Lockie
King Togia
come off contract the end of next year.
So does Josh Kerr.
Okay.
Most of the other boys are locked up till at least 2029. So we're losing a lot of money. $6 million in players are going. Most of them are going to England. So $6.5 million or something, Jess.
Who's that? Which players are going? What? So
losing Finai, Cookie Gould's gone. Blake Laurie.
Sloan. Yeah, they got a
Sloan,
club,
but there's also talk that he's going to renege on,
Ryan Carr's going to be sacked.
Reneging on him.
who's going to be sacked?
Ryan
Carr.
Over in Castleford.
Because
He's the one that convinced Sloan to go to England. You come and sleep
And
on
he's
my
going to live
couch.
with him.
Go and sleep on my couch until you can find somewhere. So, don't know what's happening there.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's
Christian
interesting.
Topolato's gone too.
Yeah.
Oh, the money man.
Yeah.
There's a lot. There's a lot of
The
players.
money,
No.
we're losing by 16. Hey.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Be all right.
Oh, and Nathan Lawson's already gone back to rugby.
Question from D here for you as well. Who is your favorite Dragon that also played for the Bulldogs?
Can you say two? Probably the Morris twins.
Yeah.
Correct.
I want to say Mick Potter.
Yep.
Mick Potter. He won 2 Dally M's. Mick Potter.
Yep. 85 wasn't one of them? Yeah.
Yeah. So he was a good
94,
one.
93.
Steve Gearin. Steve Gearin.
Steve Gearin. Yeah.
Steve Gearin. Yep.
Luke Patton.
He was another good one.
Luke Patton, the
Jason-
general.
The
Jason
general,
Elchin.
Oh, he ended up the Dragons, did he?
He did, yeah. Jason Elchin was at the Dragons for a little while.
So you can win a comp with a substandard fullback. Bulldogs did. Oh, look,
Yeah.
I love Jason Ouchin, but his
Wasn't
legs
much-
used to
wasn't much
move,
of
but
it.
he didn't
No,
go.
That was a
Not
good
Michael
side, though.
Ennis.
Their side was a good side.
You wouldn't
Joe.
have Ennis on that list, would you, Big Team?
Michael Ennis, yeah. I can't stand his commentary. He was a
No.
good player.
But
He
you
was a-
can't
he
count
was-
people. You can't count ones that have played for the other balance of the other teams in the league as well, like the other 14 teams. Yeah. So
Yeah, who played for every team.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Who was it? What was his name? The big fella, bald head, played for the Dragons and the Bulldogs.
Clemmer.
Wayne.
Clemmer.
David
Clemmer.
Clemmer.
Yeah,
Clemmer.
David Clemmer.
Yeah, Clemmer.
I like
You
him.
seem to buy a lot of Bulldogs. You bought Corey.
You remember?
Cookie's
You
a
bought-
He wasn't a
Cookie's
top
a dog.
player. You remember Charlie Liano?
Yeah, I remember Charlie Liano. He played for the Dogs.
I remember Charlie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like Charlie.
He's big front rower. Yeah.
There's a lot of crossover players. Well, it's been. When did the Bulldogs come into the competition? 48, was it?
35.
1935.
35. Yeah. There's been a lot of water under the bridge between these two teams in all those years. A lot of grand finals. You guys have won some. We've won some.
79. You
Yeah.
beat us.
We did. You
Although
beat us in 85. 80,
we did
85,
stop
was
your
it?
record run, though. We did stop your record run.
You did. No. Sorry, the league stopped because Jags are Steeler, and I'm a Dragon. So we've come together. We're brothers now. Me and Jag, we're brothers. And they actually changed the tackle count rule the year 1967. The Dragons had it up until 66, and then they changed the rule, the tackle count rule in 67. And Dragons just didn't adapt. Like, I wasn't born then. Not just born. But yeah. I wasn't even in Australia then.
Where are you from?
I'm a Pom, mate. I'm a Pom.
Bloody hell.
Born in the home of the Beatles.
There you go.
Mate. Well, there you go, mate. Look, I think
Something else to hate me about.
What about James Graham? What about James Graham?
He's a
I
Queenslander.
loved him.
He's a Queenslander
I loved
too. You
him.
can hate him about that.
What about James
Queenslander
Graham?
as well.
James
Yeah.
Graham wasn't one of your favourites? No?
Good shout. Yeah.
He was, yeah. Good shout, that one. I used to like Jammer.
yeah, we love Gemma.
Always
I
wore
like
his heart
watching
on his sleeve.
His podcast. Yes.
What about your New South Wales Cup coach?
Willie
William
Talau.
Mm.
Oh, you played for
He's
both
been-
clubs, yeah.
He's
He
been in a
might
few
go to-
clubs, though, Willie.
He's going to get Tommy Talau over.
I don't think
No.
so.
No room.
No, not when he's misses at the Roosters.
And there's
He
another
went all
player-
right. He went all right the other week too. I'm surprised he didn't keep his spot. But they brought Billy Smith back in, and he absolutely pulled our pants down. So that's probably why.
Yeah. He should be playing for the Dragons, Billy Smith. He's got a Dragon's name. Should be
Yes.
playing for the Dragons.
He's a legend, Billy Smith, the
Yeah.
older Billy
He's still
Smith.
kicking too. Billy Smith's
He
still
is.
going. He lives in the Shire somewhere.
In a retirement home.
Yeah, he's still kicking. He's still going well. He's still strong as ever. They reckon. Like, he can pull on a
Here's a
jersey.
bit of banner. Flano, we suck, and we have no one better to replace them. Possibly the worst pep talk in history.
Possibly.
G'day, Zayad.
Possibly.
Go for
Yeah,
it.
mate.
Hey, Annie, how's it a robbery when you had more field goal attempts than the Dogs but couldn't ice it?
That's
Oh,
right.
There you go. Rhett Langlands, he said, I watched last night's vodcast today. Your boys said that the Dragons' backs and forwards were superior to the Bulldogs team. The same boys said earlier in the season to sack the team and give the youngsters a go. Any thoughts on that? Probably wasn't these guys, but
There's
No, it
few
probably
big
wasn't
names.
us, but we did talk about giving the youngsters a go, and we did have like Jaden Sewer, Josh Kerr was in our starting side at the start of the season. Off the
Emre
bench
Gula.
anyway. Emre Gula, you know, like, and if you're talking about them, yeah, I think we've got this game. Our forwards, I think we've got them over top of you guys.
oh, there you go.
They're young. They can play long minutes. And
Yeah.
they're real workhorses. They like getting in their hands dirty. And so the favourite forward I've got
They're
right
only
now
getting
probably
better.
is Hamish Stewart. Hamish
Yeah.
Stewart is probably our best one right now. He's on fire. That bloke.
And he's playing big
And they do
minutes as
too.
well. Pretty much 80 minutes every game almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motor.
What do you think about Jag? What do you think about Dylan Egan as captain?
Very good. He speaks very well. He reminds me of Bo Scott. He was a strong defender. Played big minutes. Wouldn't want to mess with him. A lot of people have compared him to Liam Martin as well.
Yeah, well, look,
And the
Liam
Couchmans,
Martin's
well, they've got
coming off contract, so there'll be people wanting to buy him.
Yeah,
I think he's the problem with these forwards. They don't have most of them. Only a few of them can go for a long time and do well, and clubs don't like letting them go. But I think Liam Martin might be one that he's had a lot of injuries lately, and he's put his body through the ringer. I'd be steering clear. Mark those words down. They'll probably come back to bite me. So they said he's been released. That must be
Goulet.
Gula.
yeah, he's gone effective immediately.
Pretty solid. Surprised he left before Laurie and Kerr, to be fair. Well, Blake Laurie looks fit as he's ever been.
Yeah.
Probably the problem.
He lost 15 kilos.
Bloody hell.
Wish I could lose 15 kilos. You know.
Amnesia after 2 wins in a row. D.
Barry Ward.
We've got to enjoy something this year. We've had 4 wins all year. We've got to enjoy something. We've got to enjoy every win we get.
Oh, exactly. But, I just find it annoying that I found it funny that the young fella last night was asking me about Gavin and Credo. What's the go there? Like it's an issue when you should just be focusing on your own halves, which I suppose you have. DC should have got Barry Ward on the show. He always has nice things to say about the Dragons.
I remember Barry Ward.
We'd have to all evacuate. I don't think he'd fit in one of these screens.
I used to love Barry Ward.
There's a lot of him.
I did too.
He's a big boy.
My favourite Bulldog player of all time is Robbo.
Yeah.
I used to play my footy like Robbo played. Hard and tough. I've got a few scars over my eyes.
Do you remember Kyle White? I think he went to the Illawarra for a while, didn't he? Remember Kyle White at the Bulldogs?
Doesn't ring a bell, that name, sorry.
Went to the Steelers?
Yeah, I think he might have went there for a little bit.
He might have done.
He was just he was playing about 1991, that sort of era, 92.
Before my time.
When I was doing the 100,
I thought you were in your 40s. No, sorry. I thought you were Mad T's older brother.
No, my older brother, that's right.
I'm only 32, mate.
I reckon if I shave this off, I'll get half price on the bus. That's how good I look.
Mine was about nearly as long as yours a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't bloody adjust the shaver thing, and I was a bit tired, and I went zip. Yeah.
Oh, short now.
So
you got to pay someone $20 to fix
Three
it.
of us are shaving, and one of us hasn't started shaving yet. Is what you're saying?
Doesn't look like Jag's had a shave ever in his life. Look.
That's what I'm saying.
So who's got more hair, Gas or Mad T? Who's got more hair?
My baldness is by choice, boys.
Yeah,
I shave it once a week, and I'm due for one.
That's all those years back up for Queensland.
What's that? All the grey hairs? No, we won 80 to Ray, mate. Don't worry about that.
I live with the 2-headed people up here. My kids have friggin' got 2 heads.
Hello?
Wow. Had to do a... Anyway, I'll leave that one alone.
Hey, Mick, when I was doing the 155-day countdown to Vegas, one player that came up a few times on my looks was Kevin Ryan, was a famous one that won 6 premierships with the Dragons and then became the captain coach for the Bulldogs and ended stopping the run as well.
Yes.
So he was a very famous one, probably one of the biggest.
So what Gas did, so when we were 155 days out, he went back and found out Bulldog number 155, then Bulldog 100, and then they did the coach numbers and count, and it just evolved every day, and just got so much information on all the old players, and that's where he come up with the Kevin Ryan stuff, and
nice.
It was great. The time just flew, we couldn't believe it because And in that Vegas week, we went live every single day for that week, which was awesome.
Yeah.
I like that comment there from Brian, isn't it? We don't do that on our show, do we, Big T? We don't personally attack players, but people that
Well,
do
I was,
this,
I was
it's
just
not
saying.
right.
I was just saying earlier on. We do have a couple of panel members that do berate
Yes.
players and do go too far. And I'm talking
Some
about
players do watch.
I'm talking about creative criticism, and that's
Constructive.
what I use. Constructive criticism. That's right. Yeah, that's what I use.
It's not the players that you got to worry about. It's their family and friends.
Yeah,
That's
and then
it.
it sort of gets back to them, and they're the ones who carry all the weight of it the most. Because what we've got to understand is a lot of these players, even the young kids waiting to play, like within their communities, and they're probably the best athlete at their school. You know what I mean? When they're coming through, you know, they've been adored and worshipped. There's a lot of support behind them, and for some of the players, especially some of those that are from Tonga and Samoa and all that, there's a lot of those kids growing up here, and for them to make it to the NRL, like they give
huge.
a lot of their money and time to their whole communities and stuff to lift them up, and there's a lot of faith in there and that. So when they hear all this negative stuff, it can affect those people. So that's why we don't do it, you know. And I just think that there's people who are just taking full they're just trying to cash in on the outrage algorithm. So have you ever had, what do you think about your super fan on Instagram? What's it, JC Bernard or whatever?
Oh, John Claude.
I like Chris.
The one they got
I like Chris, the bald-headed fellow who goes out with
Chris
a bulldog girl.
Chris is funny.
Mrs. is a dog fan.
He's funny. I like
him.
Chris. I've asked him to come on the show a couple of times. I'm in contact with him, so hopefully we'll get him on the show in the future.
Well, he's funny.
You know, he's great. He's absolutely fantastic.
He takes both sides. Like he sees the funny side to things as well, and you know, and he takes the Mickey out of his own things, and
he does.
You know, things like that.
It's something I need to start doing. I need to start doing shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like, for example,
when
Sexton signed for the Dragons, he made a big fuss about it. Then he's like, hang on a sec, the Catalan.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
he's good. He's good fun. He's good fun.
Yeah, he is good fun. I like blokes like him.
With JC, I sort of say, look, well, he's the OG, he's the original one, so he can be that. But all these Bulldogs ones, like there's one starting every single week. They just get on there and go, oh my god, blah 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 blah. Oh, good. And then you've got the little pussies like Winston. You give him a little bit of feedback, like, hey mate, pretty sure the Dogs have been pretty good to you. Why are you going to carry on about the coach for clicks? And then he goes, oh, if you want me to help you get more views, just reach out.
Okay.
Like, honest, that's such a 20-something-year-old rich kid's answer,
and
who's just done a uni degree in marketing and media. But look, we love it when we win the comp and beat you guys for the 18th time in a row. And for the third time that season. We will look, all us Dogs fans will unite, you know what I mean? Like, there'll be none of that worry. Like, you won't care. I think with us Dogs fans, when you see another Bulldogs jersey and you look each other in the eye, you know what it's like. And I think it's probably a bit different with the joint venture. I wouldn't know how to, you know.
No, we've come together quite nicely. Us fans
united with Western Balmain.
Better than the board. Or?
Our board changes. Yes. Our front office is starting to look good. Tim Watford,
Daniel Anderson.
Daniel Anderson has done an exceptional job getting all these players.
And Dean Young.
And Dean Young. Our front office has changed so much. We got rid of Peter Doust, got rid of Ben Harron, sorry. And then was the other CEO. Yeah, so Ian Millwood. He was a big
that petition to knock it all down and knock the house down, and then, you know, they were like, Cade Reed's got to play. There was all these demands that they were making. It's just tokenism. It doesn't do anything.
It's just keyboard warriorism.
Cole Flanagan's not that bad of a player. Like, he doesn't deserve all that criticism.
No.
He does put in. He puts in. And
In
he's not
defence,
that flashy player, but he does try his best.
Well, I just think he's in the
And that's what
wrong
you want
position.
it from a player.
well, I said that last night, Michael.
I think he's a dummy half or a 14.
Yeah, Gus said he'd be
plays seven.
a really good hooker if they persisted at it.
He would be. And you see that at the Bulldogs. They dropped him from the halves down to reserve grade. He played hooker in reserve grade, absolutely killing it. Didn't quite bring it to first grade, but that's just improvement, just experience. It wasn't his
As I said,
position.
If they just put
And he's
him
a
on for
defender.
20 minutes and then brought Damien Cook on when the game is slowed down a little bit,
Yeah.
or put Cookie at a small 13 because he can ball play in that and he can run. He's
Yeah.
used to it. He's
Yeah.
got that leg speed, a bit like Kurt Mann. Then maybe they could have just had Little coming on and hunting around the ruck after Flanagan took the heat out of the game, I think, and let Little play like 60 minutes off the bench.
Yeah,
rather than
yeah.
60
He
minutes.
played 80 minutes a couple of weeks ago. I think he played about 70 last week, Jess.
He's a good
Didn't
player.
play
a
He's
full game.
fast. He's so fast.
Yeah.
He is at a dummy half.
And we're not going to lose much there with Connor Watson coming in next year. That'll be a 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Connor doesn't get a knee injury before he goes to PNG, see that happening. him and Metcalf on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Oh, don't wish that on us.
I might before we play. It depends how we're going.
Well, let's happen with Kalama Tungi. Like, he's opted for surgery at the end of the year instead of opting to play for Tonga or Australia at the
Yeah.
World Cup. He wants to be right for round one.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
that's
good.
Why? I'm telling. Why?
That's what you want from your players, mate.
Why would you want to go out there and earn $4,000 for playing World Cup when the Australian players are earning $10,000 for the competition?
Yeah.
It's just not fair. It's not fair that the Australian players get paid so much. I know they're the top side. I know they're the top nation.
They were
But
getting
the other
30, and
guys are getting
they're
48.
actually the Australian
I
players.
think they get 30 grand a game, 30 or 40 grand a game.
Yeah, and I think
No,
they've dropped
not
it-
in World Cup. I don't think.
No, I think they've dropped it down because so they money could be used to pay
Yeah.
some of those other nations and
Yes.
stuff because they had none.
And Keon's saying he's sore. He's tired. He's sore this year. He's tired this year. He needs a rest. So good on him.
Well, he's playing 80 minutes
No.
a game
Hmm.
probably 4 or 5 times this year. In the middle,
Averaging
that's just too much.
200 metres a game.
Yeah. Well, Payne Huss will come in and do that next year.
That's it.
Yes. Payne Haas.
Teddy's saying, love the Couchmans. Ryan looks like a champ after taking that ball point blank to the 99th week. That was,
Go watch
that
the
was a
video on the Dragons website
That
of
was a
the
shocker.
parody they put up. It's so funny.
Yeah,
when he
it
was
is.
young. When he was young.
Yeah.
No, it's the ball hitting his face and they put it to music.
But
Oh,
yeah,
no.
3 different
boom,
songs.
boom, boom. Yeah, different songs.
Oh,
yeah, it's
no.
funny. It's funny.
I'll have to check that out.
G'day,
Aki.
Thanks, son. Thank you, son.
That's
All good,
Gas's
mate.
son saying happy 50th, Dad, you old prick. That's what that translated to.
Oh, was it?
mate. Do you have a nightmares of the Bulldogs centers kicking game-winning field goals?
When
Stephen
did
Crichton
Burton
talking
kick
about?
one against us?
No, he's probably talking about 85, isn't he? I
Oh,
don't know.
I only remember Crichton. I remember Josh
It just
Reynolds
wasn't
doing it
even
to us in
ball.
the semi-final.
Andrew Farah, wasn't it? Did he kick the
That's
field
another
goal?
one that played for both clubs, Andrew Farrer.
Yeah.
Which
He did.
Wow.
He was the coach.
A lot of them.
Yeah. Which
My-
two are the
my-
couple?
My brother used to upset me and say that Andrew Farah.
I think Big T and the Dogfather are together. What's that one? Must be in the same room, maybe.
Alan Yukana. Hey, brother, how's things?
G'day,
There you
Alan.
go.
Welcome
Where's
to you.
Money Man Tupelotti gone? He's played well against us round one.
Yeah,
He hasn't got a
injured,
club.
hamstring.
That's
Hey,
Billy.
Big T, Rugby League Roundup. There we go.
G'day, young fella, Billy.
There you go, Billy.
This Leo this Leo is poor narrative. Leo Thompson, where is it
Yeah,
coming from? He's
talking about me earlier on. Talking about me earlier on.
Probably hasn't seen all the games properly. Tyrone Thompson has gone back to New Zealand to play rugby union with the Waikato Chiefs, guys.
Thank you, Teddy.
The same team that is currently holding up the PNG Chiefs from having their name registered in the NRL.
Wow.
So there's still a bit to be watched on that. Don't know why. It's a different sport.
I think that's ridiculous considering it's a different sport. I could understand the Redcliffe Dolphins did that to stop the Gold Coast from doing it. But not, especially with Redcliffe being as old as the Roosters and all that.
Yeah.
On the old
that happened last year too. Sydney FC told New South Wales women's team, you can't call yourselves the Sky Blues. That's our name.
That's right. They did.
That's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
Have you got a few Jesse's girls in the New South Wales women's team, Jesse? Or
we were talking before, Jess, that you go to your Facebook page and you've got a picture with every single NRLW player known to man.
I wish.
I'm going to write a song called Jesse's Girls. And make it for the end of the year.
Girls.
Wish I had Jesse's girls.
Well, we've got two of the Dogs' best players coming back next year, don't we, Big T?
We do have two of the Dogs' best players coming back next year. Alexis Tournier and Angelina Takarangi Katoa. They're coming back to the Dragons. Very nice.
Are they girlfriends or something?
I think so. They might be. I think so. I don't know for sure.
Rugby League roundup. Dogs had a good 15 minutes at the start of the Rabbitohs game, and the Rabbitohs defended that well and turned it around.
Look, the Dogs didn't take any risks in that either, and I think Wayne Bennett understood what was coming. The Dogs competed for everything in the air. They nearly scored a couple of tries, held up, and then Rennie Karma gets penalised for two hands up trying to catch a footy and falls down with Stretch Campbell Graham, and they give, that's dangerous, mate. No, absolutely ridiculous. And then the kick out penalty, and that changed things big time. Rabbits have got great attack. We know that. They're always going to punish sides. And
do you think Crichton's lucky to be playing this week with the with him running internationally fine?
Well, look, based on, it's actually funny because I said last night on your program that based on where his eyes are looking, and look, if they took it to the judiciary and said he had a week and whatever, I think he would have struggled to get off based on just it looks like he's looking left and he's moving left. But D actually put together a nice 7-minute clip or audio for me as to why he wouldn't have done it. And the fact is, Critter doesn't do high-risk plays too often. He's a bit like Serrato there. We don't do things like that. And he had more space on his left than his right, so he's probably inviting Hubner to take the middle where there was more cover. And he probably assumed that, and then he's turned to basically give himself the option to defend there, and then he's run into the referee. But look, I'd find it hard to. I don't think anyone's gonna. And the other thing is the reason that he wasn't suspended is because Ashley Klein essentially took that option away with what he said going up to the bunker. I've come in and that's where it was different to Frizzell's because it was Frizzell's in a try scoring opportunity.
Frizzell was getting up off the floor.
Back on side.
He just ran past the referee and brushed him. That was Frizzell's one.
He was just kept back on side, yeah.
Yeah. So when it's because Klein's actually going into the defensive line on a try scoring sort of.
It was poor referee.
It was
poor,
the whole
poor
thing.
Positioning.
He just got in the
poor
way.
Positioning. That's it.
Yeah. If just say Tyrell Sloan makes a break and the referee's running along and then Critter's coming along, the referee's sort of between them, and then Critter deliberately runs into the ref.
I've seen that before.
That would be different. But I don't think Critter would deliberately run into a ref, just my belief, because and let a try go in. Like people just don't usually let tries happen. You see it all the time. Like players, they make a break and there's been a little knock on. Now, if they run the length of the field and score, it gets called back when they check it. But if they let themselves get tackled beforehand, they don't check it and they can play on and score off the next play. So players usually choose the dumb option first and go and score. Like I just don't. Yeah, I just don't think he's that crafty to try and do that. Just like people would suggest that he would deliberately try and have his nose bitten off. Like I think he definitely put his face in. He was definitely like, I'm all over.
Kyle was hungry.
Boy.
Yeah. Kyle was hungry. What do you do? He wasn't going to get Macca's on the way home. That's what it was.
Cannibalism shouldn't be allowed in the game, and obviously Buzz is a cannibal as well, and supports it fully.
That's it.
Yeah.
Rugby League Roundup saying that he wants the Dragons to defend that way as the Rabbitohs did, but it's easier said than done against a physical Bulldogs team. The bloody Chooks.
His brother's a Chooks fan.
Hey,
There you go, Billy.
He says King Tongi has made the attack faster.
A little bit.
He has.
Corey Norman could kick field goals for us at least. Yeah.
Daniel Alvaro.
There you go.
Oh, yes, I remember that.
Was he from Para?
Yes.
Did he go to Para?
He played like 2 games, didn't he? He didn't play much at all, did he, Big T?
Not at all. Not at all. We might be able to use him in Who Am I? Because he's an unknown. Who am I? Next Who Am I? It's going to be him. So if you're watching the show, there you go.
Don't tell everyone they're watching. You give it enough.
I'm joking, Jess.
Sayed's having a good laugh.
Woke my kids up. Sorry, guys.
The no teeth comment.
Oh, sorry.
His kids. 100% agree. The spoon can go to the donkeys. Maybe next time, mate. Maybe next year.
That's our win-win.
Big T, are you from Wollongong? Because I've lived in Wollongong for many years, but moved to Queensland 10 years ago. I used to support the Steelers when I was a Tenduit. So I'm a true Bulldog fan now for many years.
Good on you, Kylie. I'm up here too.
No, I'm not from Wollongong. I'm from Western Sydney. I'm actually from the UK, but yeah.
You're just living in the beautiful area now.
Dave's a bit
beautiful area, mate.
Old fella Dave's a bit conflicted. As a Brisbane-based NRL Doggies fan, I want to see the Drongos get the spoon, but my mate is a Mad Dragon supporter and he'd much rather see him cry. There you go.
That's mateship. That's Australian culture right there.
You can win your last 2. The Dogs need to beat the Dragons to get in the 8. There you go.
I do.
You know what I'd love to see? The Broncos have this year and then actually get done for salary cap cheating. God, that would be awesome.
It's another mate of mine there, Stevie Mitson.
And strip the premiership off him.
He's a Bulldogs fan. He's a Bulldog. Miday's a Bulldog.
Go, Steve.
Hey, Stevie.
Up the Doggies.
Ponga, Crossland, and Sharp have played many games together. Only addition was Brown and Sandon. Dragons will have a complete new spine that needs game time together.
That's the thing. You need to have players playing together in creative positions. So, yeah.
I reckon
they've got to win together. They've got to lose together. They've got to come through
minutes.
together.
Yeah. The general from Cozumel.
Yep.
I love the general.
Good on you, Michael.
James Graham, the favourite dog dragon.
Yep.
Thanks, Rhino.
Captain both clubs.
That's it. What are those hideous things at the top of the screen?
They're called Bulldogs, bro.
You too. That's right.
That's all right.
I think that guy's from China.
Are you a Liverpool FC? Are you a Liverpool FC supporter? He's asking.
No, I'm not. I'm an Evertonian.
Oh, there you go.
If you look over there, Goodison Road. There we go. The old stadium. Now we're at Hill Dickinson. So
you got to get rid of that other thing behind you, Big T.
That one.
He stole that. There's no street sign over there now. He stole it before he left.
That's right. I did before I left.
Let's keep going.
Suzanne, are you in China or what?
Yeah, I don't know. He's a Dragons fan, though, by the look of it.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. He gets 2 votes in the 2 entries.
When can the Bulldogs win their next comp? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, that's it.
What was the last
When
one?
they
What was
get
the
more
Bulldogs last
juniors
call?
into their system.
4.
04, was it?
04, yeah,
04.
04.
Second
So
longest
you're a
drought
while-
in the
you're a while
history
away
of
from
the
winning.
comp.
Yep.
That's the year we got beaten out in the first semi-final, Big T.
04. Yeah,
Penrith knocked us out in the first semi.
we
Yep.
we should have won it in 05. Anyway,
1995,
Fleury.
we knocked you out in the first semi too.
That's
Just
right.
did.
And
That's right.
Gordon Tullis still hasn't got over it.
And
The Dragons
2015,
were
we
ripped
did it.
off.
I'm pretty sure that was a wet day as well, off memory.
It was very wet.
95. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a wet day.
Yeah,
I'm
2015,
tiring
we did it.
Stockering
Josh
Doggo.
Reynolds kicked a field goal in Golden Point.
Yes.
Yeah, no one touches us in Golden Point, guys. We've got the best record in the NRL by a country mile.
Fair
But
enough.
before that, we got you in the semi-final when Willie Peters kicked a field goal
Oh my God.
at the old
Papua New
showground.
Guinea coach. Papua New Guinea coach, Willie Peters, isn't he?
As a proud Dragons fan, when do you think the Bulldogs can win the next premiership? For my mum, I hope it's
That's Billy.
within the next 10 years.
Yeah.
When we get that, well, look, let's just stop it there for a second. Talking about development, the Bulldogs in the Ron Massey Cup this year, which is the fourth division, it comes after Flegg, finished third this year, and most of the players in that side are young SG ball players and the ones that sort of aren't making the Flegg team. So the fact that we've got, and our Flegg team's coming second to the Dragons are on top.
They are.
I think between the Dragons, Panthers, and Bulldogs, and a couple other sides on when they get if they get their full sort of team there, if that aren't playing up a grade because of injuries, there's not much between them on the day, so any of those sides can win. But what I would say is that the Bulldogs, for the first time, have got so much more competition across those grades that's how we're going to produce 4 or 5 players, hopefully in spine positions, because we're not going to be able to buy them. We're just not going to be able to. We might be able to go and buy one player, but we have to develop them, and that's what you got to do. Now, you guys have developed your forwards.
We've imported
Protecting
some backs.
Cade Reed's going to be a big thing. And what fullbacks have you got coming through? Who are the guys that
Oliver
are coming
Burton.
through?
You got Ollie Burton. Also, I think Toby Rummel can play fullback.
He's a winger.
He's a very good winger, I know, but I think he could play fullback at a pinch.
Tyler
Ollie
Harris is our reserve grade fullback right now, but I'm not sure if he's going to play first grade.
Right. But yeah,
What about Joey O'Neill? How's he going?
in the halves, he's doing pretty good in the lower grades. Actually,
He's the captain.
Our New South Wales Cup side has been really affected by Willie Talau being moved up to be an assistant coach for the NRL side. So they were up there until that happened and started sliding.
And they're all in first grade now.
And we've got a lot of their players in first grade, so they've gotten back Luciano, Blake Laurie,
Kerr.
players like that, Josh Kerr. They've been
Are they
taken
going all
back
right in
to
that
reserve grade. Yeah, no.
Well, Kerr's got nowhere 12th, I think.
At 12th, I think. Yeah. So
In Cup, 11th in Cup at the moment, yeah.
11th.
yeah. What do you do?
Big fall from grace.
Was
Well, we were a grand final last year.
finalist last year.
Yeah. Yep. But look, as I said, it's not about New South Wales Cup, and those players are all in the NRL side now. So that investment may pay off, but I just don't think it's going to pay off on Saturday. I'm expecting to see a bounce back from the Dogs big time.
Fair enough. That's your opinion.
And an 80-minute
Yep.
performance.
I
Look,
think it'll be a very close
I'd rather
game.
be really disappointed and look like a fool than be a
Oh.
fucking fan that writes their team off because they don't have
I'm
a
gonna-
backbone to
I'm
deal
going to
with
tell
the
you,
pain
the
afterwards.
Dragons are going to win by 14. That's how confident I am. And I'm confident every Tuesday night on the Mad Dragons Vodcast Team List Tuesday.
Only
Get over there and
14.
watch it. Get over there and watch it.
Only 14, eh? We're
Yeah,
going to
I
win
know.
by 40.
Oh,
40.
I'll take a win by 1. I'll be happy with a win by 1.
We
I
haven't
reckon we'll
scored
get
40 since
win
last
by
year.
6.
Yeah. We haven't scored
Hamish
40
Stewart will
yet,
score
guys.
another try.
We're specials. We're specials. I'm telling you now, we're specials.
You'd envision
Put
that
your
him
money on
jumping up.
it.
I hear 7. I hear 7. That's all I'm hearing. 7. 7 wins in a row. 7 wins in a row against the Dragons. That's it.
For Jacob Preston.
That's it.
Stephen
7.
Crichton's never lost. Stephen Crichton's never lost to the Dragons in his whole career either.
Fair enough.
There you go.
A lot of hoodoos.
Well,
Those
good things
records are
must
meant to
come
be
to an
broken.
end.
Right, exactly right. That's exactly right.
Like the Dragons season and
Wooden
instead of
spoon.
never winning
Wooden
a
spoon
wooden spoon.
classics.
That'll come to an end.
You know it's tough
Well,
when the next comment, even the Warriors fans have started to wear dragon shirts in public for moral support. So that's
Thanks,
that's
guys.
tough. That's tough.
I heard Michael say this on our show last night that in 2017 all we had to do is win, and we made the semi-finals, and the Doggies came out and beat us. We have the chance to do the same to the Dogs this weekend.
Revenge.
Ooh, revenge is sweet.
They've been waiting.
Yeah.
Yes.
The only difference was we weren't in the running for this at the time. So this is going to be this is the deciding factor.
You weren't far
You
from
like-
it.
You like your
Is that-
spoon.
Was that Dean Pay's first year as coach?
Yeah,
I think Remus Smith might have had a field day on that day.
yeah.
I think that was so that was your last year with Desi.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. So look, when are the Dragons changing their names to the Dargans? When's that going to happen?
The Dargans. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as a Dargan. We're Dragons. Come on.
And look, considering you like the Steelers and the Dragons merged, nearly 30 years ago, and you've only won one premiership.
Yes.
Are you, along with the West Tigers, the most underachieving side of all time?
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say we're underachieving of all time.
I've been sent some private messages to ask, and they're like, "Go on."
Well, ask away. Ask away.
No, I've got
care.
to own it. I've got to own it.
No,
Just roll off my back. I don't care.
it's poor management at the time. We just haven't handled the situation. We've been a basket case for a number of years.
Mm.
And Jack Gibson said if your front office is working, your team's working well. You know what I mean, or something to that effect. And I agree with that. If your office is working, everything else will fall into line.
Have you ever had $3 million?
We haven't had
playing at other clubs.
Have we what?
Ever had $3 million of your cap playing at other clubs?
I don't think so.
That's
we've
what
had
Gould
players.
inherited.
I think
Phil
I think
Gould.
the Dragons had it in the other way. Other teams offloading players to the Dragons.
Yeah.
I agree.
We've been doing that for so long, ever since Wayne Bennett left. We buy players that other clubs don't want,
Correct.
and they're past their use by that.
You bought Corey Allen off us. You bought Kyle Flanagan, Raymond Fatala Mariner. Who else? Who else?
Is that
Aaron Woods.
Mrs. Michael?
We bought Aaron Woods off Cronulla
Lovely lady.
after he left you.
And
Yeah,
Aaron
that's
Woods as
right,
well. There you go.
Aaron Wood.
And now you got Joey O'Neill. South are trying to buy all our juniors too. So
Yeah. So in that side you were talking about earlier, Michael, the juniors, how many of them are local juniors?
probably about 60%.
All right. So you guys have got that coming through in the next 5 or 6 years. Those guys are going to be coming through into like our guys have done over the last 3 or 4 years, coming through into the grade.
That's it. Look, we got runner up to you guys in 2024, I think, in SG Ball, which is so we've got some talent there that's coming through.
Loco and Halangar, who played in that side.
And Finney Alatu, Sasai Alatini for the Bulldogs, a bunch of others.
I think Nick Stegranus might have played. I'm not sure.
Mitch Woods in
Yeah.
that game. And look,
So it's good to
we got
it's
absolutely
good to
flogged
see
in
those
that
boys
final.
coming through, isn't it? It's good to see the talent coming through. And when someone leaves the game like Joey Manu, you know what I mean? Joey Manu leaves there. They go, "What are we going to do, Joey Manu? What top player?" There's always someone else coming through better. They got Robert Toyer now.
One of the
Look
best
at that
centers in the
Roosters
game.
side. That Roosters side. Everyone says they go and buy all the players, but they've actually developed most of those
Yeah.
players. And I hate the
They do.
Roosters.
I hate
More
the
than you
Roosters
I
guys
do
do.
too.
I hate them more than you
Who got a
guys.
survivor they found from nowhere? He's a good player. I'll rate him.
Yeah.
Coogee Dolphins, mate. Coogee Dolphins, he was from.
Fichetti.
Yeah.
So the Dogs and Roosters don't have and Dragons. Look, Dragons have probably got a very loyal junior base, I will say. And the Sharks have done a good job with their juniors. They've done the same sort of thing. And then you've got to get players into your pathways and hope that they can, wherever you can get them from, and to lift the quality of your juniors. And that's what all the good sides do.
That's where your money's got to go. Like you were saying
gotta
before. That's what you were saying before. Your team wasn't paying for any juniors, and you lost 10 years.
They bought Brett Morris.
You lost 10 years and went backwards.
They bought Brett Morris. They bought Aaron Woods. They bought Kieran Foran. They bought who else? A whole bunch of players, and they stopped developing kids because they were trying to keep the success because our fans demanded it. And
There's
Gus
one
said
of
the
them
first thing when
success,
he come
didn't
is stop listening to the fans, or you're never going to.
You guys, you guys have always been bred, not born. Oh, born, not bred. You're born a bulldog. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what we've got now. Our forward pack are all born dragons. So,
it's a good recipe.
it is a good. And I said that a number of years ago on the vodcast that you got to find players who actually supported your club growing up, because you're always going to play better for the club you supported than going to the Broncos and playing for them. It's just another game.
Had that work out for Lachlan Ilias, big T.
Oh, it doesn't work all the time, but it works a lot of the time.
Well, I think he was a lamb to the slaughter. Like he just broke. He just come back from a horrific injury.
Yeah,
it was always going to take time to gel in that team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
100%.
I think the fact that Anasta and that are talking about it on 360 was disgraceful.
Yes.
Yeah. Look, Flanagan
I wouldn't
about
have him at my club.
And that's why Flanagan was not accepted back at Fox Sport when he lost the job at the Dragons, because Brayford Astor said no. That's how much pull Brayford Astor's got at Fox Sport. He said, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want him here. And they said, no, you can't
other
come
night,
back.
Mick Ennis was talking about we lack a couple of creative, we had chances against Souths and attack was looking all right. We'll create opportunities, and Brace like, no. Their attack was horrible.
Yeah.
It's like he forgets. He forgets what it is to be a rugby league player, and that he was the most voted by his peers, the most overrated player in the game.
He was.
For 3 years in a row.
He was. What do you do? But now he's one of the big names on Fox Sport.
Yeah.
Good
on him.
Mr. Money.
That's if people are watching it.
And he doesn't want. He didn't want his players to come to us either.
No.
Yeah.
Well, look, we've got Alex Conti at our club, and he loves the Dogs, and we love him, and you know, and look, that's what I mean. Braith keeps talking. There's a bit of I think it's a big conflict of interest too, because
yes,
he's sitting there putting shit on Galvin, putting crap on our halves, and he was even basically said that Andrew Johns told him that he reckons Conti's better than Woods. He said that on his podcast. He goes, I won't name him.
And then he said it anyway.
We all knew who he was talking about.
Exactly.
And then you've got all the people going, oh, Alex Conti's pretty good. Look, that's not doing Alex a service at all. And Alex is really good. Like he's not far off Mitch Woods. Johns might actually be right, but I just think it's wrong the way they go about it. I've seen him do it to a number of halves though, like just especially halves that have only been playing in top grade for a few years, just absolutely tear them apart. Next minute he's making deals for his halves because that's all he deals in.
Yeah.
Like I just think it's bullshit. He should just shut
What
up
about the time? What
That's a
about
bit
the
of a,
time Gould said Galvin's the best teenage playmaker he's ever seen? He said that when he was at the Tigers.
Yeah, but he said that about Viliami Kikau when he was at Penrith.
That's how you get players to your club.
No, I think that's honestly I can't. I
Right,
won't
but
look at that at all.
Look at Josh
He
Dugan.
says it about everyone.
Yeah, but look
If
at
you've
Josh
been
Dugan.
listening to him.
He went to Cronulla because they said he was a superstar and the Dragons didn't. Like that helped. Look at Keon Kalamatonga. They gave him a helicopter ride. He signed for the Dragons. You've got to top up these players and
You got to entice them.
rub their egos and tell them they're the best player in the world. And
That's because they tipped him off
Isaac
in the
Moses
helicopter.
isn't going to sign. Isaac Moses is the best player manager in the game. He is because Cameron Smith's still with him.
all right,
He did some things wrong with the Melbourne Storm years ago, but
Yep.
if you want your player to get the best sort of deal and to get what they want, he's the manager for you. And he doesn't manage most of them anyway. He's got all these other people to do it.
He's got a big
So
team. Yeah.
Lachlan Galvin was going to sign with Parramatta until he spoke with Serraldo and Luke Vella. Luke Vella used to be his
Luke Vella was
school
the
teacher.
difference. That was
He
the
was his
difference
school teacher.
at West.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why.
Yeah, there's all this sort of stuff there, and they made up all this bullshit. Gould, and the reason Gould, the context behind what he said, he goes, this kid went from high school football to being the best player in the West Tigers side and made a massive difference to them.
Yeah.
And he goes, that's, in my opinion, he'd made up his mind. He's one of the best. He said one of the best he could be one of the best young footballers of all time that he's ever seen.
could be. He's right, exactly right.
He didn't
I
just
think
say he is the best I've ever seen.
Just like Freddie was when he came in at 16.
And then you got Braith going, nah, he's not that fucking good.
Yeah.
I reckon Galvin's pretty good.
I reckon he's pretty good. I think he's more a 5'8".
I reckon he's a 5'8", not a halfback. That's my opinion.
Yeah, well, Nathan Cleary was about a 6'2" when he was younger.
Yeah.
That's what he played. He played 6. Jerome played 7. And Cleary was Cleary would be the best number 6 in the game, and he's in probably the top 2 or 3 or the best 7 in the game as well.
He's probably just the best player in the game.
If you watch the way Galvin plays at the Bulldogs, forget the number on his back. He's playing 6 and 7. He's all over the place. So I wouldn't be so worried all the time about 6 or 7. It's just that we don't have a proper 7 at the moment that's going to play, So that's, yeah. So the way that
Crichton's not being long term, is he? Because he's a world class centre.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, the whole idea was Mitchell Woods or whoever was supposed to come in through the ranks this year and progress into first grade. Well, the guy played 50 minutes in one game this year, and he's done his hamstring 4 times. So he hasn't got on the field. So the whole plan of what they wanted to then potentially put Galvin at 6, put Woods at 7, fell down. So they had to start looking outside that. The best option for 7 at the moment was Galvin. He was the one that was able to take it on board and then play his game. And he's played
we're the same with
this game.
We're the same with Kyle.
We're
the same with Kyle. We had nobody else to put in there.
But I think Galvin also, look, the only mistakes he's made is I think that there's been times where he's, hasn't used his vision to create. He sort of just tried to stick to a process where he hasn't used his natural ability, and that comes. This is what I mean. The Bulldogs, I never put a limit on them, but I was like, with Galvin at 7 and Hayward at 9 and these young players, they need time. And I think they've shown what they can do in some pretty big matches and beaten some pretty good sides. Absolutely smashed the Panthers and the Warriors, beat Melbourne twice. These are all things boxes we needed to tick. Stopped Manly's run when they were running hot. But we failed when those teams were supposed to beat. In parts of our games, we just fell asleep, and then we made errors, and then we lost confidence, and we all know the story. But
snowballs.
Are you guys going to get Jacob Preston? Because I heard he's going to test the market.
The same reports that are currently going on about Preston for everyone are the same ones that have been a few weeks ago. Everything has just been regurgitated because it's a slow news week and people just keep bringing the same stuff back out over and over and over. Nothing has changed. It's still a negotiation. There's still a long process there. I wouldn't, anyone who's there looking at it, Bulldog supporter or not, don't be worried about that. Let it take its course. whatever's happened in the past, whatever offer we've given, that's it. It's all a new process now that they're getting to reach. If it's going to be that we're going to offer him something that's going to be enough for him to sign, he wants to stay, it's going to be enough. If it's something that he is asking that's outrageous, well, then I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. They have to still make it work for the whole team. So there's going to be a balance there. So at the moment, it's still a negotiation and there's nothing done yet. And all this information that's come out even today is old news that they've just brought back out again. Nothing's changed.
Okay.
Yeah, look, the 1.9 million was probably what the original offer was. But you got to look who the guy Peter Bedell is, a Queensland rider. He's also great mates with Toby Sexton's manager and tried to essentially say Toby had agreed to a 2-year deal. Yeah, look, Jacob Preston's a Bulldog. I worry about the Roosters the most. So I've always worried about them with two players, Birdo and with Preston, because I think they sort of fit the mold of the type of player they bring into their team. But at the same time, they've got some pretty good young edge back rowers coming through, and I'm not sure. And they're going all right. They're actually starting to get a payoff from some of their juniors now, all coming through together. And most of those guys have been in their system for a long, long time. So, yeah, look, 1.9 million. Most Dog fans wouldn't cop that. It's not going to go well for our club if we let him go on, say, 700 grand a year or 750. I think most Dog fans would expect that the club at least pays that.
Do you think?
Yeah,
Do you think
there's a lot more to it as well.
Do you think there should be transfer fees like the EPL? If you develop a player and he goes to another club, you should have to pay a transfer fee, maybe.
That's been brought up a few times. I've seen that. I've heard that many times, Big T. Yeah.
If we get
it's a club that develops them, that they don't get rewarded for it.
No.
I think if we get more money into the game, they can start doing stuff like that. But
and maybe for developed players, you can get a discount in the salary cap for the players you develop. Like we developed the Couchmans, we developed Egan Loco, Halangahu,
Kate Reid.
Yeah, and Finolatu we lost to you guys.
Yeah.
So we put thousands of dollars into Finolatu. So you think there should be a transfer fee, or you keep
does the transfer?
There's many players we've done it over the years, Big T. Many players.
Yeah. Sorry, what was that?
Does the transfer fee?
Many players we've done that over the years.
Oh, sorry, Jess, hang on. What was that?
Yeah, I was just saying, does the transfer fee then count towards a cap or not, or how does it work? I mean, how do they?
I wouldn't know. I'm not an accountant.
It becomes a dog's breakfast at the moment, especially because there's not that much money in the NRL compared to the EPL. Like some of those players are earning more
right.
Total
more than some of the clubs.
Correct.
Can I play devil's advocate? Because Matthew John said that clubs should be able to have like cap exemptions and all that sort of stuff for all these players so they can keep them.
Yeah.
But where would Jesse McLean be if Stephen Crichton was still on the side?
Yeah, exactly right.
Where would Liam Martin be if Kickow stayed because they could keep him under all this stuff? Like they're not going to develop. They're not going to get to play. So by having it the way they do and sort of, it's almost like socialism, like trying to have it. Like
it's hard, isn't it? It's hard.
It's very, very hard.
Well, you guys would have the same thing. You're saying Souths are trying to buy all your juniors now.
Taking a fair bit already, yeah.
If you've got compensation from South Sydney for your players, either to go to the club or I don't know how they're going to work it, but it wouldn't be a bad idea, I don't think.
Yeah. Well, look, the Bulldogs bought Burton for 500 grand for 3 years. That's the only sort of player that we got from Penrith that wasn't a discard. Crichton was essentially a discard. Kickow was a discard. Salmon was a discard. Although they made Salmon an offer of a similar amount, but he went to the Dogs because he actually was a Dogs fan growing up.
Yeah, that's right.
Who you want to play with.
There's 1,000 questions we can go through, but
Hundreds.
oh, mate, I'd
Could be
love to
here
sit
all
down.
night.
I'd love to sit down and just have a talk with you, a beer and a cuppa or something. You know,
Andy's saying he's at least your hair ain't turning into a cul-de-sac of like his one. So
Andy, you're a beautiful human, bro.
almost.
It's more like a roundabout.
JC is funny. He's chilled behind the scenes. There you go, guys.
Yeah,
It's all a big act.
All a big act for money.
Exactly right. This is all this is. This is all entertainment. Keep people laughing.
That's it. The team is going better.
We're different people away from this, aren't we, Big T?
Not at all. Not at all, mate. I'm larger than life with everything.
So I just got a message from one of the players.
Big T's the king of the kids.
I just got a message from one of our first grade players' parents, and I'm not going to say who it is, but they're just like, thanks for being so good to our kid. It's great listening to you guys where you can be critical but not get personal about things.
Yep.
I know it's been a bit of a disappointing year and understand fans getting upset. But as I tell my son, the sun still rises tomorrow, and that doesn't happen for everyone, as you know, after losing a great Bulldog supporter that we lost last week in our Timmy Gray. Cheers.
Yep.
He also said, thanks, mate, because I said, yeah, we love him so much. We appreciate, we can see his development journey, blah, blah, blah. And he works himself to death all year. And he says, thanks, mate. He works really hard like they all do, and he knows he has to be better in some areas of his game, and he hates losing. He refuses to talk to us for days after any loss. So that's how competitive kids in our team are, and that's how hard they take it. They go in there with the expectation to win every game. They believe that they're up for it. They believe everything that they tell them. Then they go in and they stick to the process. Sometimes they or their mates are down by 1%, and that's all it takes. It's all it takes. One player to hesitate into you sit there and defend. You watch your team defend 12 tackles in a row, which is hard for teams these days. And then they get the ball back, and then someone knocks it on the first play.
Yeah.
You know, or they've defended so well, and one person misses a tackle, and it's like, oh my god!
It's the end of the world.
Everyone cops criticism for it.
Yeah.
And there are some players in your teams that just won't get criticised either, which is another thing that's a bit of, you know, I don't know if you got any players in your team that seem to have Teflon from fan abuse. We've got a couple.
Yeah. No,
we've got a few.
Every one of our players get cops abuse, you know, like not so much the forwards at the moment, but the backs, they were always copping it.
Flanagan and Holmes probably, and maybe Gutho, I think.
Gutho, yes.
Gutho's too slow. Gutho's too slow. He can't do a thing. Cole Flanagan is useless, you know, like people like that.
Tyrell
You don't want to talk to.
If your outside backs are just throwing an arm out and just missing a one-on-one tackle,
as they were at one stage,
that's wrong. But if
Holmes was like that.
If they're forced to make a decision and they've either got to come in or stay out, that's usually a team problem. And this is some of the stuff, like listening to some of these really good. That's one good thing about social media. There's a lot of people coming out and actually talking about the game and helping you learn more about it, rather than just seeing it from side on the TV. And and they can sort of break it. The rugby league project, I find, is really good too, breaking things down and showing you exactly how. Like he would say, Cole Flanagan's best play is when he runs to run the ball when they don't expect it, and to get a quick play the ball away for the next play. And I think they did that against the Bulldogs. That kick for Gula was based off
quick play the ball, bang.
They did it twice in the game. It didn't work the first time. They did it the second time. It wasn't a one-play try. It was based on 1, 2, 3, do this.
Bang.
We know the Dogs, how they're going to react. They're not going to be there. And our lad will score if we nail the kick, and that's exactly what happened. So it's good to see.
Is it true that the Dogs have are the most team that concedes tries from kicks this year? I heard that somewhere.
Well, there's two sides to that. We've probably conceded more tries from kicks, and we've scored the least amount of tries from kicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it wasn't until Crichton came into the halves that we started scoring from, or I think we scored 4 tries from kicks once he come into the halves.
Yeah.
And that also helped us as well because it put a bit more deception into the game. So,
but that's also a testament to our defense, which is still it's got a good structure and line speed. So the kicks are some of the ways that they do get through us and get around us. So look, they did that the other day with Fafita, the first try, and that just set us on the back foot again.
Yep.
So question there for you guys. Are you guys St. George or Steelers fans? I think they answered that earlier, Brian.
Yeah.
Mad
Yeah.
T
I'm a
was
Dragon.
St. George and
I'm a
Steelers.
Steeler.
There you go.
I'm from the Illawarra area, so yeah.
But we're brothers now. We're brothers. We're St. George Illawarra Dragons.
We're
There
all
we
one
are.
club.
They merged. They
Yeah.
merged together.
They did.
They merged.
Oh, I believe if they didn't merge, there'd be no St. George and there'd be no Illawarra in the competition.
Well,
Just like
the
the
Steelers
Magpies.
had no money.
That's right. The Dragons were on their way out as well.
the Dragons
Had to
are
be
a
done.
pretty rich club. They used to be.
They used to be.
It came so close to having Illawarra merge with Cronulla. It was so close, I heard.
There you go.
Yeah, nobody wants to cross that bridge and go to the Shire, so it's all good.
Just put a lock on the gate. Lock on the gate. Don't let them out.
Good defender. I want him with lids. Okay. That JC guy has a big rant on Gus on TikTok about the Preston situation. Snooze fest. Bloke's annoying.
He wants all the Bulldogs fans to jump on and support him, and they will. And if you go argue with him, you're just giving him money.
Everyone's doing it. I've seen 5 different JCs on there at the moment going on there thinking that they're telling us something new about the situation when nothing's changed. Dogs have a far superior pack. Sorry, boys. Thanks.
Fair enough.
PNG have actual chiefs in their country. There you go. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, mate. 50 is the new 49. Thank you, mate. I thought 50 was the new 40, but anyway.
25, mate.
Well, I'll say one thing. When you were young, you're growing up and you think, 50-year-old with, grey hair, wrinkly, walking stick.
Hey.
I didn't think I'd feel and look as good as I do now as a 50-year-old. So, things have changed in life,
Yeah.
I thought all start things falling off and whatever.
It's all fun from here, mate. All fun. The next 10 years.
Falling off.
So
New
much
show
fun.
we can do. All things falling off.
That's it.
Falling off the wagon. All right.
Not gonna lie, I thought we were losing credit for a week. Yeah,
no.
it's all good. He was never
100% milked
stopping
it.
that try. He milked it.
Whatever.
That's all right. Forgot about the Flanagan. That's it. Not that I thought we deserved to, but just because you can't touch a ref, even accidentally. Yeah, but the problem, I think what saved him was the ref actually owned up to it straight away as well. That's the thing.
And Klein should have got suspended for 2 weeks for doing it.
He should have. For touching a Bulldog player.
Yeah,
right.
and if he did, people would have been saying, "Oh, he's on the take again. Something's going on with the game."
That's it. That's it.
Problem is the refs are nitpicky. Same thing with the whole disruptor thing. Now, remember when they made a big deal about roll balls as wrong way to play the ball? Now it's ignored. It's happening everywhere. I still hate that the roll balls.
What? I don't understand. I don't understand. Why don't they just say you must touch the ball with your foot? Must.
Yeah.
That's all they have to do.
You know what? If they can stop the game for a late offload and bring it back, or you moved off your mark and bring it back, well,
Yeah.
you start penalising if they're not doing it, because that's it's like tapping for a restart. If you're not touching it on the foot, that's it. You haven't restarted.
Look,
West
and
Ham.
look, I think they just have to, because the game's too fast, and people will make mistakes too, which gives them a slow down. I'm like, bring the scrums back and just have more scrums in the game.
That's it.
Attacking plays from scrums, all that stuff was exciting. Make it a contest. Maybe they can
Great
slap
ground,
each
we
other.
stadium.
It's a great
My
ground.
mum is a diehard Steelers Dragon supporter, and he's on the hill every single game at Wynn Stadium. He just doesn't get blown off into the ocean. I'm glad they are improving every week. Next year should be good.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, it takes a lot of balls to be up on that hill. It's pretty tough up there. It'll be tough up there.
Tony
The
should be
famous
a
windsock
goal
on the hill. Yep.
I'll just tell you. I'll tell you a
Yeah.
quick story. My cousin took me to a Roosters Dragons game back in 75, 76, something like that. I just learned about the St. George Cross in England when I come home from England. St. George Cross. I'm a dragon. He had the shit something big because he was a rooster. But anyway, that's a little story
He was
for you.
75. He was a pretty happy rooster because they were one of the best teams of all time.
They were. I think it was 76.
And they beat St. George in the comp.
They did.
Smashed
35
0 or something.
What happened in 1980?
38.
What happened in 1980? Yeah, was that the Greg Brental and there was a kick Steve Gearin, breaking
That was a great try, that one.
38.
One of the best.
That's it.
One of the best tries, that one.
That's it. You should be a dog blue and white, even if you're Evertonian.
Yeah, no, red and white.
Mike Cool, welcome. Both sides have a lot of good juniors coming through. Hopefully, we have a Dogs versus Dragon Grand final in the next few years.
That'd be nice. Yeah. We'd have to get together for that one and call it.
Yeah, that's it. At the game. Last time we won, Blake Laurie scored his first try of his NRL career at Belmore.
He did.
Oh,
he did.
That bloody Belmore game. 96 games into his career.
And that looks nothing like me.
Should have won in Vegas.
Raymond Fratello Mariner was good for us, and he was a nice guy too. He was a really
RFM
nice
too,
guy.
by the way.
Yeah, this one we put up earlier, and Esther was so unprofessional about the whole Lachlan Ilias situation. I understand it's his client, but be professional, especially when the TV influence he has with it. Yeah, exactly.
And sorry, Jag, you're behind the comments.
I do that to Scoop all the time.
I hope everyone is going well. Sorry for being late, Glenn. Well, thank you, mate.
G'day, Gleno.
Good evening, Jag, Big T, and ladies.
Thermo's one of our guys. Thanks for joining us, mate.
One of those cross-dresser for yours. There you go.
That's right. Yeah,
Galvin did get put into 7, but in my opinion, he's been a bloody great. Yeah. He's been great at 7. Yeah, he has been. He's been consistent all year. Can't believe you're defending Gould. He's wrecked your club's premiership window. He's cooked your salary cap too.
This is a stupid sort of comment that we lap up. See, if you think that, you're a bloody moron, mate. That's all I'll say to you.
There you go.
You've made up your own bloody mind. You've got no idea what you're bloody talking about. Absolutely none. And I don't even like Gus that much. That's the whole thing. But I know someone who knows how to raise. Just because the team is doing well, would you? Sorry, it just annoys the hell out of me that in 2024, people rated our team a bottom 4 side and they somehow made the finals. And those same people are now saying they were in a premiership window. Like, come on.
Don't be hypocritical.
And they overachieved last year, beating the teams that they should have been beating and losing to the teams they wanted to beat. But,
they beat the Dragons twice. They beat the Titans twice. They beat the Knights twice. They beat all the bottom sides twice.
There you go.
We beat the Tigers twice this year. Woohoo!
Combinations will be interesting. Just wonder who partners Lockie next year. Yeah, if we got our full complement available, let's see how that goes. So, yep, you like Gould as well. Why are you defending Gould? Yep, no worries, mate.
Yeah, whatever.
The Dogs didn't develop Preston. They got him from North Sydney Bears. Wasn't a puff. No, but he wasn't. They brought a kid who hadn't got a debut. He wasn't a debut. He was young. It's the same as Galvin. Galvin played 40 games for the West Tigers. Mm-hmm. If you get a player young into your system, they can become lifelong players.
Yeah. Jess, go on silent. Jess. Bloody hell. Take him off the screen.
All the clubs.
I can mute him, I think.
Yeah, I think you can.
They're done.
On your mum. Mum's not happy.
All the clubs' money going to the stupid judiciary system through idiotic penalties. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Well, I done a thing. I done a thing on that the other day where all the fine monies go. And they go to the community. They go to all the Kean Kalamatangi, for example. His $20,000 that he got fined went to the wheelchair people. And they bought wheelchairs for the. They bought. Cause I done a thing the other week on where your fines go, and they go to the community.
Well, that's good to know. That's what they should do. I think the problem is though when it's a New South Wales Cup and stuff, and a player's on match payments, and he's got to pay a $3,000 fine or fight it and then not get to play for 3 weeks if he fights it and loses it. They've saved a lot of money, I think, through paying lawyers and having that judiciary by just getting people to take the early plea.
Yeah.
Look, there's good and bad everywhere, isn't there?
If the Dragons develop another Gaznia, he shouldn't even be under the cap. Yep.
True. We're Dragons.
Warriors,
we can do what we want.
Warriors will win it for the Bulldogs and the Dragons. Yeah, thank you, Levi. Just
They're
beat the
gonna beat
Rabbitohs
South.
this week, all right? Just do your job and beat the Rabbitohs, and that's enough for you.
I reckon that's the Mac game of the round, that.
Yeah,
Outside
old
of this
fella
one.
Dave. Been a great chat, lads. Enjoyed it. Even enjoyed the Dragons Tragics.
The
Great
Darkness
conversation.
Tragics.
Come visit us next week where we can hand you that spoon officially. Got to run.
Yeah.
Go the Dogs. See you.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Thanks, mate. Thanks. It turned into a red pen. Thank you very much.
You have got me to subscribe. Good stuff, lads.
I'll subscribe to you as well, champion.
There you go, mate.
Rugby League Roundup, that is. He does a good job.
Get
Martin.
John Claude on for a chat.
Who's John Claude?
Dragons dribbler, JC.
JC.
Oh, no.
He'll probably smash me.
Yeah. Idiotic penalty called by the reps. That's it.
Yeah.
Dragons are the great spoilers this year. Beware the cellar dwellers.
That's it.
Ian.
On your Ian, thanks for joining us.
G'day, Ian.
About to go pre-record my podcast. Take care. See you, mate. Have fun.
I'll invite us on it one day, mate. I'll
Get
you
my
might not
you
get
go.
a word in, but it'll be good fun.
That's it.
There you go.
Personal attacks are outrageous. Can you imagine how Bailey would have felt after that drop ball? They scored it and probably put the game out of reach. Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
100%, mate. We should get around Bailey, not tear him apart.
Yep, 100%.
Thank you, mate.
Unless he's got
Much
a Broncos
appreciated.
jersey on, and his name's
you.
Ben Hunt.
Anthony Wilson. Hi, Bulldog boys. And can I
G'day,
say one of the
cartel
Dragons?
member Anthony, and thank you.
Out of the cartel, is he?
Klein is on the take. What happened to the flop tackle? Seems to have disappeared.
We see him a lot.
When Nathan Highmarsh quit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nathan Bumcrack.
Don't see too many cracks anymore,
Highmarsh.
right?
Yeah, bum crack.
Yeah. Didn't the Dragons get relegated?
We would have. I'd
Oh,
become a serial killer if the Dogs lost to the Dragons. Good on you.
yeah, I've
I'm
seen this story
already a
before.
serial killer when the
Yeah, me too.
I've seen
What's
this
the odds of
story
being
before.
torn here?
The Saints have hope, and it comes crashing down with all these recruits and promises.
Yeah, it could
Yeah.
do. It could do.
But at least they've got hope at the moment. Let them have it. Let them have it for
Let
the
us have
off-season.
hope. Let us have hope.
Maybe do a live watch with all you guys on
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I reckon.
like do you do that on your channel? Do you do like a stream of you guys watching the game?
Oh, we do. We Jess has done it a few times with a guy called the Wobble and Joy. His name's Sam. He's from North Queensland.
I actually
They've done a
watched
few
them
things
do-
together.
Yeah, I watched
Yeah.
them do a game. It might have been a girls' game or Origin or something.
Donnie used to do it a lot. But he's been working so hard he can't do a thing, he says. So
Good on him.
yeah, good on him, working hard.
That's it.
You got to work hard.
Yep.
You do.
Uh,
Or you can't pay for the bloody StreamYard fees. That's for sure.
Exactly right. Yeah.
Jacob Carraz, another player the Dragons let go.
Yeah, we did. He wasn't
Well, he
much
come from
at
us.
the Dragons. Yeah. His
Warriors
old man
will
used
have-
to play for the Dragons.
Mm.
Warriors will have Preston if you don't want him. It's okay, but we'll take Clark instead. So thank you.
Oh, Aaron
Well,
Clark,
you
what a
can't
player.
You can't
Well, that's
afford
what-
him anyway.
The reason the Warriors are doing it well is Gus said stop buying Australians.
Yeah.
Develop the kids that are here because we're going to take them if you don't.
Juniors are the future for everybody. For
Yeah.
everybody.
They are. And most clubs are catching on what to do. Yeah.
I hope
That's
the
a big
Broncos
thing
win
for
the
the game.
spoon. To tell you the truth, the Dragons will be top 8 next year. Up the wires. Thank you.
There you
Levi.
go. Thanks, Levi.
All
We'll
right, let's
come
get the score predictions, guys.
All right, I don't know where Jag's gone.
Mike, you can give us Timmy's score prediction, buddy. Come on.
What was it, 34-12? for the Bulldogs. What's your
30,
score
40,
prediction
12.
there, Gas?
I don't do score prediction, mate.
Too scared?
Have
Too scared?
never, no, let me ask Michael. Has he ever noticed on every single podcast we've ever done that I've never ever done one? I don't think he's noticed.
Yeah, never noticed. Now he does.
He's
Well
never
done.
noticed.
34-14, Dogs way, baby. Michael, Timmy's score is 34
There
to
you
12.
go.
Levi, Dragons 26-20.
Yeah.
Brian, I think I'd get everyone's channel banned if I done a live watch with what comes out of my mouth during the game.
Yeah, me too.
I was watching New
respect
South.
for your art.
I've streamed New South Wales Cup a few times. Sort of had a bar TV down there trying to promote the channel for them a bit. And we actually we've bought a couple of bar TV memberships and give them away as prizes.
All
To get people to support the young fellas and to support that thing. But yeah, I remember Gordon made this break and was doing really well, and then he threw an intercept. Gordon Check up to him like, "You an idiot." It's like, oh my god.
The only triple barrel name in the NRL. Gordon
Brian's
Jan
saying there'll be a first 40-point game, 44-16.
Oh, there you go.
To the Dragons. Well done, Brian. Thank you very much.
16 points, and I think we've won one game with this ref.
Yeah, we like this ref. We like him.
Saints should get Bostock back home.
Yeah, nice. It'd be nice. It's a dream.
Thank you, mate. Much appreciated.
As many games with this ref as either a touch judge or ref as the Bulldogs.
That's good. That's good for us.
There's a Dragon
We've already got
supporter.
excuses.
Dragon supporter predicting pain. Thank you.
Thanks, Zuzan.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks,
Mono
mate.
says, I was thinking he was 21.
Yeah.
Welcome back, legend.
I'm sure Timmy would have been saying it too. Mike would have said it 5 times, I reckon, mate. Timmy.
Yeah.
Jag, you got to unmute your mic, mate.
I'll do it for him. Done.
I've tried. It's not doing it.
Oh, he's
back.
locked it up. That's it. He's locked it.
That's good.
There he goes.
Once you've been off for a certain time, you've been banished.
See you later.
There he goes.
I've got the New South Wales Cup teams up there if anyone's interested. Quickly before we go.
Let's have
I
a
reckon
look.
we'll wrap this up, lads.
Yeah.
Been a good yarn.
Yep.
So we've got Hoeli, Finau, Cade Dykes, Tom Kirk, and Nick O'Mealy on the Dogs. Tyler Peckham-Harris, Sasai Latini for the Dogs. Nick Sogranis and Eamon
That's it.
Fitzgibbon. Craig Fitzgibbon. Great
Yeah,
player.
he played for the Steelers SG Ball last couple of years.
Junior.
He's a good player. And it'd be good
He's
to
a
get him back.
halfback.
Well, Gus has got this thing about having big halfbacks. But, you know, that's what they want. They just want good players, bring them in and find position for them later. Brad Morcos, Joey O'Neill and Cade Reid, Joey Tayapa and Alex Conti. What a
He just signed with the Bears too.
He's a good player.
Who did?
Morcos.
Oh, did he? Another one.
Well, there you go.
I thought you were telling me that Joey Tayapa had. We've already lost Jonathan Sewer and Joe Roke.
I like Jonathan Sewer. He's not a bad little player.
Yeah, good play. He was actually going well, and then he against the Cowboys, he had Bronson Cherry unmarked outside him, and he held onto it and got held up.
That happens.
Lost the ball, and after that, he carried the divots for the next 2 or 3 weeks, and actually if you watched him in the last year's New South Wales Cup at the end of the year, I think you guys rested or had a lot of players went up and played NRL. And the Dogs absolutely smashed you before the final series started. And you had a lot of players out. Sewer absolutely tore you guys apart on that left edge.
Yeah. You want to put Mr. Unprofessional on mute for me? He's making a cuppa and I can hear him.
Done.
You've got to be more professional, son.
You won't find that from us. We're the... Like, I couldn't believe he said something come up. Like, what do you mean?
That's right, yeah. What are you doing, son? I nearly brought Joe with me, but he couldn't make it on. Joe would be good for you. Oh, he'd be so much fun.
There he is.
He loves giving
Stacking
shit
it.
to Steve Alley.
This
Steve
game,
Alley.
this
Yeah.
game
Does
is
Steve
it,
Alley watch this show?
I don't know.
this cup game is that at Albion Park this week? Is it?
It is, yeah.
At Croom.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
down
that
my
might-
way.
Yeah, maybe we on the way up. We stop and watch that before we get to Allianz. I reckon. For us
Yeah, you
coming
should go
past
watch
this
it.
way.
There you go, meet up with Jag.
Yeah, go on.
Oh, I won't be there. I'm sorry, I'm away this weekend.
Gas would have
what-
taken his don't break defense sign down there as well.
I've got it in the car anyway. It's on its way to Allianz, so
Yeah.
I got to go past Albion Park to get to the game. So anyway,
All gas, no brakes.
that's it, mate.
So Blake,
Pedal to the
Connor
metal.
Mulanson, Ryan Hutchison, Dylan Coots, Luciano, Matthew Alhazim, Jack Todd, Chase Patterson is a really good up and comer on the edge. Logan Spinks, Boy Hopwee, Gordon Chenkum-Tong, Lincoln Cliff,
Yeah.
and Kaywin Patterson. I talked about
We
yesterday.
talked about
Nick
him last night, yeah.
I'll tell you,
He's been our last two.
yeah, he'll be up for it. Don't you worry about that.
He will be.
Broden Cons.
Yeah.
This kid's going. We got him from the Seagulls from last year,
Yeah.
playing prop. Where's
He's up against Cyrus Stanley Trail. That's Kyle Stanley and the Stanley
Jason.
brothers' nephew.
Oh, is it
so-
really? He's
Yeah.
a big boy by the look of it.
He's a huge boy.
Yeah.
He does the job. He does the job in the Reggie. So
Brian, that's not me and Big T. I think you're talking about someone else.
what's that?
He said
he's-
we're about as professional as the Dragons board.
Here, this. Brian, that's tongue in cheek by our mate Brian. He's
Yeah, 100%, mate. We love it. We love the banter. We'll take it
we're used
every
to
day of the week. We'll take it every day of the week.
Brian,
We've
Brian's
got-
just
we've-
rolling around having a laugh. Brian, aren't you, buddy?
We've copped it for the last 8 years. Let's just keep going.
Look at that.
Yeah. Oh, we know all about 8-year droughts. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
18 plus with colourful language fan live stream. What's the ticket pricing? Is that for the New South Wales Cup, Amir?
No, that was for the NRL.
It depends. Juniors are starting from around the 20 mark, and then you go up from there.
Yeah.
Still all tickets available.
Gas on the potty next week in a Dogs jersey if the Dogs win. Gas is a Dog supporter. He'd happily wear a Dogs jersey if we win. Or have I got
That's
that
right.
wrong? If I
Maybe
stream
he's
myself watching all the games and I turn it into a movie, it'll be an R-rated 18 plus. Alrighty. I know I'm a Dogs fan, but I kind of want the Dragons to win so Broncos can get the spoon.
But
Well,
we can
that's
still
the
make
problem.
the 8. We can still make the 8.
Dragons would likely beat us and then lose to West or to Manly or the Eels or something. And that'd be
Yeah.
suck.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. With that,
And then the Broncos will probably win a game somewhere anyway to take care of it. So it won't matter.
Yeah,
Won't matter.
if Dragons beat us, we're going to let the Broncos win just to rub it in.
and then you have to worry about the Titans. The Titans could come last then. So,
No.
but we can all dream.
Oh, look, Teflon Titans, another team.
Yeah.
Only a side that's winning 1-5 games or something, and they're talking like
Yeah.
they've turned the corner.
That's because you got two of the Fox Sports guys that own the friggin' team, mate. That's
do.
why. That's
They
why.
do.
Protected
Bit
of
species,
a-
mate.
Yeah. A bit of a conflict of interest there.
Protected
needs it.
species.
Needs a padded room when he watches sometimes.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Thanks. Yeah.
I listen to radio now after tackling the TV.
Hey,
Yeah.
when's this 12-week holiday of yours coming to an end, mate? It's the world's longest holiday. From
I think
Vietnam to
it's he's
Thailand.
going for a
Well-
year or something, isn't he?
Oh, you're gone for a year, have you? Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah, or however long it takes.
Gosh. Okay. Like,
Yeah.
is he meeting someone there? Is it like, are you waiting for the baby as well, or what's happening? I don't know what's going on.
Andy just does a good. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
That's it.
2 years
We
at
actu-
least. 2 years he's going away for.
2 years.
on you.
Oh,
Yeah.
mate.
We
If I
actually
come out your way, I'm going to say hello, mate.
we actually talked the other week to Blaze from the Titans, BKR Sport, and he was in Kazakhstan.
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 Can
Yeah,
we talk to him
it was
earlier?
live
He was
from
in Thailand.
Kazakhstan. So
As how much?
just check out BKR Sport as well. He's pretty good. BKR Sport.
From
check
from
him out.
Kazakhstan.
From Kazakhstan, he was. Before that, he was in Indonesia, and then he's going to Russia, and then he's traveling the
Thailand.
world. But he's doing all his podcasts live from all over the world. So,
So Andy's playing. Andy's in Thailand at a ping pong competition. I'm not sure if it's an official one.
Are you playing or what, man? What's
Not
going
like-
on?
not like the ping pong on Crocodile Dundee, is it?
Yeah, it might be that. It
Remember
might
the ping pong on that show?
Priscilla,
Yeah.
Queen of the Desert in Darwin, that sort of ping pong.
That's the one. Yeah, exactly right.
The ping pong that Bruce's wife was playing before he returned.
That's it.
Michael, if he's traveling for 2 years, what if the Dogs make the grand final? Oh, of course.
He'll come back. For sure, he'll come back. He's got the money.
Yeah, big money in those ping pongs.
Look at Forrest Gump.
Well, laughing like a box of chocolates.
Run, Forrest, run.
That's what we say when Maxi King gets the ball near the line.
Oh, is it?
Nah.
I tell you what, I watched a good thing the other day on Jacob Preston on Matty John's show. That was a good expose on him.
Oh, that was hilarious, actually.
It was, wasn't it? It was really
Look,
good.
they're funny. Like, they're just funny lads.
Yeah, Bear's Head and old Flop.
Yeah, Flop. I actually saw him down at the railway hotel at near Roma Street years ago, and just watched him burn through the cash at the tab.
Yeah,
on your lunch break.
good on him.
Yeah, fucking hell. But a lot of them have problems. They just want to win all the time, and that's the problem. That's why they gamble and shit.
Well,
Exactly.
all I know,
So
all I know
competitive.
is next week there's going to be a presentation. So that's it. There's going to be a presentation
Okay.
next week. That's it.
If you what do? You guys go on straight after the game?
Sometimes,
No,
but rarely we
probably
don't. We usually
Sunday.
What time Sunday?
8 o'clock usually.
All
Do
right,
our
we'll see
review.
what happens. See what happens. We
do a
go
review.
we go live 6 o'clock Sunday. So if we lose, I'll come on and accept the spoon. All right. Even though we
6:30 we go
might
on.
not win it, we go 6:30 on Sunday. So I'll come on and accept the
Can you-
spoon if we lose, and I'll come
And
on.
can you sort of go like this, and then Gas can whack you with it as well?
Well,
We might
actually,
have to wait
we
till 9 p.m. for that one.
actually, we just learnt that we live down. We're 12 minutes apart.
Yep, that's it.
Me and Gas. So we might
Could
get
be a-
together for a cuppa and do a joint.
Yeah.
Not a
Coverage
don't
for the
stop
game.
there. You're not going to have a joint. Go-
Do it on your beach, Big T. Do it right on your
I might
beach.
be, well, he's got a beach as well. His beach is just as good as mine. So
Join on the beach.
we'll have to get together for a cuppa. Gassy.
Been some nice whale. Watching some nice whales out there lately. It's been nice.
No, we got
Yeah,
heaps
on
of
the
them in
mic.
the bay.
Yeah, that's
on the
it.
migration.
We're on the bay down here. So
I think we can do it.
And you get.
I
and
think
you
we
get
win this
the
weekend.
dolphins as well. You get the dolphins as well.
yeah, we do.
Surfing
Yeah,
as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
we do. Yeah.
I think that's a
All
wrap, Mick. I think that's a wrap,
Yep.
guys. I think
It's
we
been
let
absolutely
the-
fantastic.
I think
I
we let
love
the
it.
boys do
Thanks,
the
Travis.
talking
Sorry I
now
was
on
late.
Saturday.
That's exactly
No
right.
worries,
We will.
buddy.
Let the
No
boys do
worries
the
at
talking.
So
Some things just don't stay in Las Vegas.
That's it.
What happens if Vegas stays there?
That's
You
it.
know that what
Unless
stayed
it's a
there.
Dragon
We don't
Bulldogs
want to.
game.
We don't want to talk about that, do we, Big T?
Unless
We
it's
said
2
that-
points. Unless it's 2
we
points.
said that stays in Vegas. Didn't stay in Vegas this time.
That's all right.
No, it's been absolutely fantastic, boys. It's been great to be here. I know Jag was intermittent, but yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's been
I had
absolutely
something
great.
come up late, so
Hopefully, we can continue this into the next year. So
Yep, and we'll hook up with some other
Thanks for the
supporters
invite,
as well
yeah.
and
Really
get the vault
appreciate it.
happening.
Yeah.
The Timmy
Yeah,
Gray
we'll
Cup.
keep it going.
Hey, the Timmy
hopefully
Gray
I
Cup
can get-
this week.
All right, well,
May the
Timmy Gray
Dragons
Cup.
win on Saturday night.
Before we do it, I've just got to. I won't be a second, guys.
What hey, Brian, it's called Walks on the Beach, mate.
That's right. It does. We'll go for a walk on the beach.
Walks
Yeah,
on
it's
the
lovely.
beach.
Hold hands,
I do
Big
that.
T.
I do that nearly every day. Walk on the beach.
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, it's lovely down there.
Yeah.
Not the rainy days, but mostly it's been beautiful for the last few. So been down the beach.
Yeah, we'll make it a 2. We're going to double our victory this week. We're going to win by at least 2 points. So
Fair
instead
enough.
of 1.
Well, if the Dragons win, we should get one of them to come on, Big T. What do you reckon?
We should. And we'll give you. You can't make the 8 spoon.
Well, that might
Does that sound like a deal?
Oh, we'll stand on the ladder and accept it as we look down at you.
Mate, we're the strongest team in the competition because we're holding you up. That's what we're doing.
We're holding everyone up, Big T.
We are. That's exactly
I
right.
can guarantee you, though, if the Bulldogs don't win by enough, we'll cop more heat for the win than yous would cop.
We had
Steve
Ali. Steve Ali's a Bulldog supporter. He comes on our show lots and lots. Comes on our comments lots and lots of times. And he tells we should have beat the Tigers by 60. You didn't do a good enough job. So he's always giving us shit. Steve Ali, good on you, mate.
Good on you, Steve Ali.
And then today he goes, "Oh, club in crisis when we let Emre Gula go."
Oh yeah.
He loves it.
But that's what 360 would say about the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Bulldogs.
Yeah.
It's like if the Telegraph does. They would say if anyone is a Bulldog supporter that does anything wrong, it'll be like, man steals from a shop, and they'll show a photo of him when he was wearing his Bulldogs shirt,
Bulldogs jersey,
17 years ago, or former Bulldog has someone who hasn't played for the Dogs like David Clemmer for 6 years, and they called him former Bulldog, not Dragons player.
Did Chad Warner play Bulldogs when he was young? Didn't he support the Dogs? Chad Warner as a Swan? I don't know. Anyway,
Funny you say that. Josh Maguire's in court for strangling a kid. And they said former Bronco. They didn't mention former Cowboy or former Dragon.
No,
yeah,
that's right.
Ryan Tandy was a former Dragon and Bulldog, wasn't he?
Take the two.
Take
the 2, Tandy.
Take the 2. Take the 2, Tandy. Oh no, I shouldn't. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he ended up having enough, but he was actually
sad
quite a good
times.
footballer he played well
He
at
was.
the Storm, Ryan Tandy.
Yeah,
he was.
But that's the thing. There's definitely corruption.
And that's corruption. I'm talking about. I talk about exotic bets in rugby league. They're so easy to be manipulated. Exotic bets. Like you guys could put on a bet that Jacob Preston's going to score the first try, and then every play you go to Jacob Preston. You know, it can be manipulated. It can be. I don't like them. I don't like exotic bets.
I don't like them either, to be honest. I think they're a slide on the game, and I think that Volandis has made rules that make it easier for gambling sites to take money from people, and that's the thing, because people will focus on there was 4-6 agains to this team, and the other team only got 1. It's like, well, yeah, but 4-6 agains on the first tackle is an advantage to the team giving them away, not to the team getting them.
Yeah,
it's not the same. You give them away on the 5th tackle.
Yeah,
it's a
bit different.
It's giving 12 tackles away, isn't it? You know,
360 Bulldogs in crisis. They let 3 players go. Not to mention they never made first grade.
That's it.
What's the crowd going to be like? Surely more than 20. Yeah, hopefully, mate.
Oh, around about 35, I think. We're about 35 there, I reckon.
Hopefully, if everyone travels.
Yeah, it'd be good.
There's 15,000 Dragons fans there.
Great place to watch a game from. So, yeah, looking forward to
Allianz, it is.
Great, yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we'll play the outro. It won't be good. If you didn't see the intro, people, Gus Gould.
I thought it was funny.
Giving it to the Dragons was quite funny, but the outro will be our beautiful song, All Things Bulldogs.
Nice.
Stick around and watch it, guys.
Oh, we'll have to get together for coffee, Gassy.
We'll do, mate. We'll do, mate.
Yeah,
easy done.
I'll find you on Facebook, or you find me or something. We'll find somebody.
Don't break the fence, mate. Don't break the fence. You'll find me there. Don't break the fence.
And I'm the Dogfather on Facebook.
That's it. Don't break the fence.
I'll fly
I'm
down.
Tony. I'm Tony Owen De Saints. That's me. Owen De
the
Saints.
Saints
Go
me,
marching out. Oh, sorry.
and
Yeah,
win.
Let's send the dogs back to the kennel with Big T.
Winning
Yeah,
the
come back to
spoon.
him. Put him on a chain. Put him on a chain. Short chain in the backyard. Go
Hey,
on.
is this what we use when the dogs drop some pops and they have to scoop it up? You know, when you put it in a little bag.
Get down, you mug
When they do their business. When they do their business, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Bulldogs fans. Sing
Thanks,
the,
Mike.
sing the lyrics in the chat for
Let's
Timmy.
go.
We're doing it for
Mike.
Timmy this Saturday, guys. Let's
Mike,
go.
It's your time, Mike. Let's go,
Your
guys.
time,
guys.
Mike. You too, Brian. You get in there.
Let's go, guys.
Thank you for
guys.
being on, Legends. It was a good
Thanks,
chat.
Brian.
Not,
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you.
maybe
luck.
not the great debate that we
Well,
had.
thank you to our
guys are a
fans
bit
for watching
too
too,
nice.
our Mad Dragons
A
fans.
bit more fun. A bit more fun.
Good luck, everyone. Good luck.
I look forward to watching the game Saturday, and let's go. Go the Dogs.
Go
Yeah.
Go the
See you guys.
Dogs.
D for L life. Dragons for life.
Go
G-Day Doggies fans, welcome to the show.